Ladies and gentlemen, welcome here to Aussie Gaming TV. We are bringing you the action of the ESL AU&NZ League Open Qualifiers. This is the first Open Qualifiers. There'll be one more. This is to sort out spots 5 and 6. The top 4 have already gone through. We're going to have the first match up here. It's going to be Trident versus ICU. Whoop, and I've got to turn my TeamSpeak sound on. There we go, Rankies. There you go. They can hear now.
I thought you'd already done that. I was going to message you, but as it turns out, I should have, I guess. Definitely going to be an interesting match. We saw these guys play last night, Trident that is, and they were playing pretty well. So I'm excited to see what they're going to be able to pull out in today's Open Qualifier.
Yeah, definitely Trident. If you are unaware, the former Furox side to the former Just Dreamy Things, and now picked up by Trident.
Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero, that's it.
Yeah,
and
it was
then
Furox to Sub-Zero to Just Dreamy Things, I think.
To Trident. There we go.
Yep.
So we've got it all worked out. And we've got ICU here as well. Not exactly sure who's on that team.
I should remember because I'm pretty sure we casted them last night, but I'm terrible at remembering those sort of things.
That's all right. We'll see once they jump in. Anyway, I haven't had a chance to look at the bracket just yet. Apologies for the wait. Some issues there, sorting out the brackets and whatnot. But we've got a lot of teams here today.
Absolutely. How many teams signed up in total?
Looks like about 30, I think. Maybe just under 30 checked in. So we've got a few big names. We've got a few big names here as well. We've got Alpha Sydney and one more who failed to qualify for the first one through the invite.
Yeah, they are two of the top 5 teams on the power rankings that didn't get through the invitational qualifier. As you said, the ones that did get through, of course, Legacy, Jam, and Sandcastle. And not so much of a surprise, but something that perhaps some people didn't expect is Team Reticent now playing under the name of... I've forgotten, T-Ball.
There we go.
Who are they playing under as? I can no longer remember.
Here we go. We'll just check what they are under. But they picked up Daisu, whatever the name is. They picked up Daisu. Here we go. Gratuito.
That's it, yeah.
They picked up Daisu, but now Panzerschreck is going on a bit of a hiatus from competitive play. So it's CJM, Daisu, plus to be determined.
Snares played with them last night.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure it was Snares.
Fair enough, fair enough. We'll see how they go. They have already qualified for the league. So, yeah, they definitely need another player in there. Otherwise, they'll probably lose their spot.
Yeah, that'd be terrible, especially once you qualify for something so big and then your team just falls apart. That must be a really terrible feeling. So I wish them the best of luck in getting the team sorted because, well, you never know. They might have some big competition qualify through this Open Qualifier to meet them up in the league eventually, T-Ball.
They certainly might. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes for them. Hopefully it all works out and they pick up a lovely third there. CJM and Panzerschreck, obviously playing together for a long time, had a lot of synergy there. So we are still waiting for ICU to jump in here at the moment. We do, of course, have the Trident guys ready to go. Yeah, although we have CJ. That looks like one of the players for the ICU team.
I would imagine so. Unless they are someone in here spectating games because they've been told to. But they are LFT, so that would indicate they're a player.
Yes, that definitely would. Yeah, not sure exactly what's going on. Trident does have Dreamy and Overblue in here. So they might be one shot, unless CJ is filling in.
It could be. I don't think I've seen CJ play with with these guys before, Dreamy and Overblue. I may have.
Once again,
definitely 3 more players required.
Yeah, we might just take a short break while we work out exactly what is going on here. If we do have to get another game, if ICU is around even. Not too sure what's going on. Admin's having a little bit of trouble getting in contact. So we're going to take a short break. We may change games here. Trident might get a nice little pass through here. So we'll jump back to the waiting screen. My name is T-Ball. I'm here with Rankies, and we'll see you very, very shortly with the first game we can get into. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to Aussie Gaming TV. We're now jumping straight into the game. It seems that ICU didn't have their crossplay enabled, so we are now good. I will get those names back up onto the stream. My name is Tibor, of course. I'm here with Rankies, and we've got Overblue coming in with the first goal for Trident.
Absolutely fantastic goal. Nice early start here for Trident. Unfortunately, therefore, I see a little bit of a slow start, it seems, in defense.
Yes, certainly. Overblue. He was on the winning side yesterday for the RLO Anzac Cup Premiership Series. So he's going to be very happy there with Express and Bango, and starting it off early with a goal. CJ going straight through. Somehow gets that ball to pop up off the lip of the goal and in for his side.
Poor old Messinator, such an unfortunate touch there, and I ate your tacos, not able to clear past CJ. Great shot nonetheless.
Yeah, so on the side of ICU here, we have It's Trezzy, Messinator 18, and I Ate Your Tacos. I'm not sure if I've ever casted any of these before, but it's good to see them getting in here and giving it a crack.
I can guarantee we have not casted these names before. I believe they're PlayStation 4 players.
Yep. Awesome work there, and they've got the crossplay enabled now as well, so fantastic, and I think they'll be aware of it for future tournaments. Trident's Overblue now whacking that up. CJ going for an epic freestyle, but it is hit away at the last second. He was just a little bit offline as well. It is kept in here by Dreamy. Dangerous ball, and it's flipped out by I Ate Your Tacos. CJ now going for it again, gets the back of the car onto it. This dude likes floating around with his vehicle.
Indeed he does. Look, great chip up from Overblue. Could have been a little bit more powerful, but CJ able to modify his direction mid-air. Nice boost control to allow for the fact the ball wasn't popping out quite as much as he would have liked, and fantastic goal off the back of that back foot.
Yeah, beautiful work. He went up for the incredible freestyle just earlier. Managed to secure that goal to go 3-0 up here. 3 minutes 45 still to go. This could be a bit of a shellacking. ICU looking like a fairly new team to competitive play against the seasoned veterans here of Trident. CJ, he's been around a little bit as well. And we've seen some fantastic aerial skills coming through from him. Ball flipping up for Overblue, trying to get it through, but the 3 players back are going to try and clear this out. CJ flipping around once again through the air. We're going to go way high over the ball. Your Tacos can't get it around Dreamy, and now Trident move on the attack once more.
Off the backboard, nice pass from Dreamy. Overblue just going to slip it underneath. Nice shot here. As you can see, the ICU defenders, when they're rotating around, they might be expecting a bit of an aerial shot there. Messinator a little bit slow to reach it. But you could see Taco's on the back of that, slightly elevated, expecting the shot to be a little bit of a chip. But either way, I don't think he would be able to reach it. So overall, a nice team play once again from Trident.
Yeah, beautiful team play. Overblue as well, able to slot it through the two defenders. CJ now going backwards, aerial up once again. Can't get the ball down just enough. And now Messinator, he's driving a Merc. Gets it back to his two teammates that are in the Octanes. But the ball's going to sit there dangerously. Messinator's going to have to deal with it. And he does so.
He got a great clear off the backboard earlier on into a nice play down the field. They just couldn't make a pass convert into a shot on goal, which is unfortunately, should see one here, but it's Tressie not able to get up and control his car in the air to put that one in the back of the net. So unfortunate for ICU there, missed opportunity.
And going up the other end, there's a nice save coming out from Messinator. Overblue, he's gone by, but Overblue, we all know him as. Gets it back. CJ going to score goal number 5 just over the halfway point.
Yeah, I don't know why Overblue's had his name as Obi Blue for a few days now, I believe, at least. So maybe he's trying to change his name or just having some fun with it. But
very, very possibly. Who knows? Maybe he watched the LeafX Change Your Name episode. Overblue now getting a nice little knock up to CJ. Going around. CJ still in there, being a pest. The ball's up for Dreamy, but unable to do anything with it. Overblue keeps it moving forward off the wall now. Gets the pass to Dreamy. CJ going for it as well. That's going to leave Overblue to have to retreat because he's the only one who can get back. Although it doesn't move down the field very quick.
No, Taco's got a nice play. Bit of an air dribble that he had going for himself until he smacked into the ceiling and couldn't maintain control anymore, which is unfortunate. Here's Tressie. I think that one cleared out CJ to return off the backboard, looking good for a shot, but flies wide of it. Going to get a boost steal, which is always good. Messinator with a challenge onto, I believe that was Dreamy. It's Tressie again with possession. A nice push over the top. Won't be able to get that one past Overblue. Picks up a nice save into the Saviour badge. Now a shot onto an open net from Dreamy. Downrange, not even going to touch the ground, T-ball.
Beautiful placement here. Goes into the middle. Overblue just getting it to the side, off the wall. And all 3 players from ICU sitting in one spot. That is going to spell disaster. Dreamy, absolute pinpoint to get that dead center of the net. He knew he had it completely open and manages to achieve that.
Clears on target. Judge would be proud. Off the kickoff, of course. Once again, Trident on attack 6-0 with only a minute 15 seconds remaining. ICU probably going to have to take this one as a loss and try and bring it back in game 2. It is a best of 5, of course, so they have a couple chances. They're going to pick up a goal here. They should. What a save, though, from CJ. I was really expecting it's Tressie to be able to come through and finish that one regardless, but a little bit slow to react to that ball, it seems. Here's another shot on from Taco's. A great save comes out from Overblue, guarding that top right corner. Another attempted pass play from ICU, completely broken down by Trident in defense. They're getting there just in clutch moments, Tibor.
They certainly are. I did enjoy Messinator's attempt at the dribble with the Merc. He did really well. It's not something you see too much in competitive play. Oh, and here is number 7 cutting in off the post.
This is a great shot from Overblue, but the first pass up from Overblue, CJ back down to himself, just enough of that inside edge of the post. Great pass plays. I love seeing those sort of things, Tibor.
7-zip, we're getting back into Brazil territory now. It's somewhere I haven't seen in matches I've been casting too often lately. Messinator going way over the top of Overblue, looking to make this 8. CJ, he's just flying around. I don't know what he's trying to achieve. He was waiting for the pass, but Overblue not able to get one out. As Tressie now can take this down the field, but 7-zip. ICU are going to have to start taking advantage of any opportunity that they have going forward. Maybe the 8th can come in here. Overblue bips Messinator out the way, but this is going to be GG's unless Trident give them the Brazil.
No, I don't think they're going to. They don't want to let any goals go in. I mean, the Brazil probably would hurt ICU a little bit more than the 7-0, but it probably isn't going to make that much of a difference. If they're new players, they might not even know the meme, Tibor.
Very, very possibly. But, yeah, I do like to see the teams getting in here, but we got 4 saves for Overblue from the 5 shot. CJ getting in there too. Overblue doing work at the front and at the back.
Yeah, he was all over the field. I mean, Overblue definitely pulled his weight in this game. It's not to say, though, that ICU had nothing going for him. I mean, 5 shots up against a team like Trident. It is a good effort from what appears to be new players, because Trident are a team that, if they really wanted to, they probably could have kept, clean zeros across the board for ICU.
Yeah, and let's not forget Trident are using another player in CJ here, not their usual lineup. So maybe this will be a good warm-up as well to get him involved. He seems to be very competent aerially, but he has been flying up a bit speculatively too sometimes. So we'll see if the Overblue and Dreamy can harness that.
Yeah, I would like to see some more coordinated team plays come out from them, and they might be going for those, fancy, flashy aerial plays simply because they think that this team's going to be easy to beat, and that's all well and good, just giving your team a thrashing in a competitive game, but they really should be taking this, in my opinion, as a chance to get those coordinated team plays happening like that. It was a great pass up from CJ. The fantastic save did come out, but if they can keep those pass plays happening and get used to that, it's going to be more valuable for them moving forward up against more powerful teams later in the bracket.
Oh, it certainly will be. Itago's now trying to get a touch on it, but can't do so. They're still 0-0, 45 seconds gone. This is a little bit of a win for ICU right now. If they can somehow get the first goal. Oh, Messinator almost faking out Dreamy there. I think he ran out of boost, though. And CJ going to take it around the field, gets it to halfway. The back pass to Dreamy. Almost gets in the way of his back pass, but off the wall. It sits in goal. Overblue now going up for the touch. Misses that one. CJ will keep it forward. All 3 players from Trident are up right now, and they're hitting it back the wrong way. This could spell disaster for them. If one of the players can get up for ICU, but no one can get there, and Trident's going to be able to clear it. Ooh,
CJ and... There's been a few where CJ and Dreamy, when they were getting back into their half, were bumping into each other. No, I'll clear it. No, I'll clear it. Very entertaining. A little bit of panic moment there for them. One thing that did happen, though, is it drew all 3 members of ICU forward into the half. And, I mean, I suppose that's something that Trident could keep doing if they wanted to. Play it back, make the defenders come out of the half, and then get a powerful clear over the top of them. Just leave one of the Trident members forward ready to receive a pass, and just knock it into a free open net.
Yeah, certainly right there. Better signs here from ICU in this match. 2 minutes gone, and they get the first goal. It's Trezzy coming through.
Look at his positioning as well. He was in that opposite corner trying to go for a boost, doing Overblue. There's the first mistake in defense for Trident. It's Trezzy. Of course, he's there to clean up on the mistakes made. Fantastic shot into the open net.
Here we go. Huge turnaround. A 7-0 loss in the first match. They are currently leading here. 2 players from Trident go up, try and force the issue, but it will be won out by the ICU team. Overblue, though, flipping it over the top, trying to equalize, but he gets demolitioned. CJ, beautiful pass over to Dreamy, and this game is tied.
Yeah, as quickly as ICU managed to get one in the back of the net, it seems like Trident were pretty eager to tie things up. It's Trezzy was in net there. I think he might have messed up his double jump when he tried to come out from the save, because he was really, really low.
Yeah, certainly right. Here we go. 1 apiece, almost at halfway. Are Trident going to just steamroll through again? Were they playing a little bit off? No one's back. Messinator has to get this online, but it's offline. Now he's going to get some fantastic flick. Gets the back pass off the wall. And I ate your taco. Still can't get this on target. Overblue gets credited with the save, though. Now it's pinched down the field hard by the Trident side. Dreamy now putting this into dangerous territory. ICU had a brilliant chance there, but Messinator with that Merc just couldn't find the angle.
Yeah, poor old Messinator messing it up. And as did, I believe it was I Ate Your Tacos, who came through off the rebound of the backboard and couldn't quite put it on target either. It really should be 2-1 now in favour of Trident, but ICU, they're going to have to look to develop another opportunity for themselves. Messinator off the wall, picked up by Overblue. Dreamy gives another tap on Overblue, up in the edge, trying to buy time, it seems. It's a double whiff, does pick up the side boost and gets demoed for it. Messinator cleaning him off the field temporarily, T-Ball.
Yeah, couldn't get any momentum, and he was sitting duck for Messinator. I ate your tacos, getting this ball forward. It's up high off the curb. We've still got a tight game here. ICU are right in this one, and they are in offense, but CJ pops it right over the top. Beautiful clearance, and now looking to force the issue. Messinator, though, gets the intercept, picking up that 100 boost, looking to continue on with the ball. Takes a shot on, but all 3 players from Trident all over that.
Yeah, ready to get the save whenever the shot comes in. Don't tell me it's an own goal here. No, it's Tressie is able to save the shot that came through from I Ate Your Tacos onto his own net. And Dreamy picking up on the scraps here in defense as ICU, after that mess in defense, is a great save from its Tressie. They just couldn't get it cleared out in time, people.
Yeah, just couldn't get the clear. They're going for a Pashy-style clearance, bipping your own defender into the ball to get it out, but that did not pay off. And the ball just sat in front of net after CJ got the pass in to Dreamy. Nice work there.
Here we go. I Ate Your Tacos off the back will be over blue on that side wall, picked up by Dreamy and knocked out of the half, but instantly returned by ICU. Messinator looking to challenge CJ, be forward from CJ. It's Tressie's got something to say about that. Taps it over the top of Overblue. Clear now. Messinator looking to return it into the half. Up in the air, trying to go for the air dribbles in the Merc. I applaud his effort there, Tibor.
I certainly do as well. He's been playing some fantastic solo plays with that Merc. Dreamy now trying to flip it over, but Messinator is back as well for the save. He is everywhere for this side. But CJ just going to try and control the ball. It flicks up high into the roof. Now Messinator can get the clearance once again. It's only going to sit to Overblue, looking for control up the wall. Goes for the flick. Wasn't liking his chances at the air dribble. CJ now passing it in. It's there for Dreamy, but Messinator once again gets in the way. Overblue, not going to make any mistake of that, going high.
Great pass out of that corner from CJ. Eventually rolls over once again to Overblue. Bit sloppy in terms of positioning there from Trident, but I suppose with the amount of seconds left, they feel that, you know what, we don't really need to be playing super efficient here. They probably do have the win. There's an OCE kickoff, by the way, into a shot from I Ate Your Tacos, but Dreamy sitting in net, easy enough for him to save that one out. And I just want to give an honourable mention to Messinator in this particular game, because he's been an absolute beast in defence so far.
He certainly has. Trident will walk away with this match 3-1. There's one more game in the match. ICU, they're looking a lot better. Maybe we need to get Messinator onto Debat to give him some tips on the Merc.
Yeah, look, if Debat's in the chat, maybe he can add Messinator. I don't know where they'd add each other because it's PlayStation and Steam, so that's a little bit difficult. But they'll have to get in contact with each other somehow, probably through the ESL guys. They'd be happy to hook that sort of thing up. And yeah, can give him some tips. Exactly. Messinator goes under Debat's wing.
Yeah, for all those players that don't know, Debat, of course, was the premier Merc player, or sort of the only competitive Merc player in the scene for quite a while. He was a sub previously for the now one more. But yeah, love that Merc, and we all loved him in it. But Trident now, they've got to seal the deal. I did see Jules come on as well. He is the 3rd core member for Trident. So if they're looking to bring him on for later matches and they may be trialing out CJ right now, that may be a possibility.
Could be. It's maybe they're looking to pick up someone as a sub, because I'm not sure if they have a sub or not.
Yeah, not too sure.
They should join in time. I think that Trident forgot that the PlayStation, it takes a little while longer to load into the games. So they instantly join the team. They only just get in there for the kickoff table.
Exactly right. And I'm going to give an honourable mention to Ultra. He used the Merc for such a long time, but then he changed away just before he left competitive. So we can't call him an only Merc player like our good friend Debat.
Yeah, he defected.
Exactly right. But now we have Messinator. He's going to come up the ranks in that Merc so beautifully. Oh, Dreamy! Are you serious right now?
I literally, I felt my face just taught into PogChamp mode there.
That was absolutely beautiful. That pass coming in, it had a lot of pace, but Dreamy flipping that car with the, it was pretty much just a straight backflip, and somehow directing that ball at the exact right time. That is not easy.
Wow. Legit, T-Boy, I felt my face. Like I look at PogChamp and I think, yeah, that's probably what your face feels like when it goes into that mode. That was an absolutely amazing shot that came out. Even better pass that rolled around from CJ as well. So here we go. Oh, Messinator almost finding something, if not even just a pass off the back to CJ's save, but it is a massive clear. CJ popping it off the backboard, floating down for Overblue. Looking for top right. It's going to be a little bit high and Dreamy won't be able to pick that one up because, look, Messinator in defense going to get the clear out yet again, T-Ball.
Certainly is. It's Trezzy was making me think that there was a bit of server lag with his fake outs on that ball. Didn't know whether to go for it or to smash it away. Overblue now, keeping this ball in offense. I8 Your Taco should be able to get it out here and follow through. It's going to sit to Dreamy, pops up high with the freeze. CJ now can only hit it out to the side, and Overblue and Dreamy both going for this. Overblue can't handle it or leaves it for Dreamy. Not too sure on that one, but either way, it's not too much positive momentum. CJ will get it forward, and now Messinator in that beast of a Merc getting the ball forward. I8 Your Tacos now. This is dangerous. It's Trezzy. Oh, he flips away from it. The field's flip, and I8 Your Tacos is left here. Messinator keeping this ball moving forward. CJ might be able to come out to this, but Dreamy gets in his way.
Yeah, Dreamy tapped out to the side of CJ, sorry. It was looking like he wanted to sort of match the ball speed and just pick it up as a dribble on top of his car. Gonna retreat, gives Messinator possession here, tries to get over the top of him, but a little bit too slow. CJ won't be able to make it there in time. Overblue goes for the turtle, and that's exactly what you get, my friend, a complete whiff.
Yes, certainly is. We've got just under 3 minutes left in this game. Trident 1-0 up, and Trident just looking to finish out this best-of-5 series. But yes, some interesting attack tactics, you can call it. Dreamy looking for the shot, but Messinator in the right spot once again.
Absolutely. This is why I gave him that honourable mention. He seems to be doing a decent enough job in defense. He wasn't going to be able to make that one. Went for the Spider-Man. Overblue shot top left. Or close enough to it. It's Tressy. Saw what was happening. Well, it wasn't top left. It was more, bottom towards the center left. But, yeah, poor old It's Tressy. Not able to get there in time. Just couldn't help the own goal, as it seems.
Yeah, we are just over the halfway mark now. 2 players again going for this for Trident. They're getting a little bit sloppy in knowing that they are definitely the better team right now. CJ will get this out, going high up the wall, flipping it down. It comes off the roof. Dreamy might not even have to touch it. Tries to fake out Messinator, but Messinator again too good here, getting the save and the clearance.
Interesting pass play there from Trident. I was really hoping they'd score off the back of it because I really wanted to take a closer look at the pass in the replay, but no such luck for me there, T-Boy. However, Overblue in the corner, wrapping around on it, clears over the top. CJ very off target with that redirect attempt. Off the backboard, won't be able to find anything off that. Overblue does put it on target, but Messinator, of course, he's in net, so he's going to be able to pick up the save on that one. Overblue, another shot looking for top left, I believe that was. Just a little bit high. It's Tressy now as dribble control. Smart thing to do would be keep it here and try and get around Overblue, which he does nicely. It's up in the air. Messinator's there. Oh, so close. You can see what he was trying to do, T-Ball. Wanted to get that perfect angle in at the last second, rip the car down to smack it down with his nose. Just a little bit too slow. It was a millimeter away.
Oh, strong shot on. It's going to not go in, though. Just off the... not hitting the crossbar, but close anyway. Powerful shot. Trident now moving back into fence. Don't know exactly what Dream's trying to do here. He had not much control of his car, but manages to flick it out to the side. CJ now moving forward with his 3 teammates. The pass to Overblue. Oh, over to CJ. Beautiful shot, but it's a little bit too slow. 2 players there. Is Trezzy will get the save and now should be able to take it out.
And Dreamy depossesses It's Tressy. Overblue now with control. A pass into the midfield. CJ won't get in the back of that one. I believe it was Messinator that popped it way back into his own defensive corner. Dreamy off the backboard. CJ just going to retreat and leave that one. Knows that there's not too much he can do with it. Messinator and I8 Your Taco setting up for the pass play. Immediately broken down by Overblue. Looked like the pass might have been a little bit too much, but you never know. You've got to give ICU a chance here. Only 25 seconds remaining and Trident have not given an inch.
They certainly have. No, Messinator now trying to get it around the pass. Beautiful to I8 Your Tacos, but Trident all over it. CJ and Overblue, they're having a little bit of a love-in over on the side there. See if ICU can get a goal out of it, but Dreamy is moving the ball forward. Trident are going to walk away with this best of 5 in 3 games. Strong performance by them, but ICU showing some good signs there.
Certainly. They had some great team plays overall. The passes weren't the greatest. Defense was good, which is always a plus. They could work on it a little bit more in terms of picking the right time to challenge the ball, because sometimes Trident were getting a little bit further than they should have. Granted, the goal didn't happen, but ICU, they could have challenged a little bit earlier. And counter-attack plays is something that they could really work on too. That just comes down to team coordination, so the more they play together, the better they'll get.
Certainly is, and I did love the skills in the Merc by Messinator there, picking up some dribbles as well in it. Not the easiest
top
thing to
scoring
do.
on his team.
Yeah, so fantastic work by him, but good signs from ICU. They will drop down to the losers bracket, and hopefully we will get to see them again casting in future tournaments.
I hope so. It'll be good to see the names again. ICU, I wonder what it stands for, Tibor.
Like I see you, like C as in vision, SEE, and you probably
Yeah.
you, like I'm seeing you. That's what I'm going for.
I'd like to think it's something a little
Unless
bit
it
more
could
complex.
be intensive care unit. That's the other one that it could be. So
Could be.
we'll see which one that is. We'll jump back to the webcams just for a quick moment. There we go. We got the transition going. Didn't mean to, but
Hey.
we are all good. Round of 32. That is the first round. Trident take out ICU 3-0. So that's probably going to mean that we're going to end up waiting a few minutes for the next match. Shouldn't be too long though. So stay tuned. As soon as we have the next match, yeah, they're still trying to work out which one that we are covering. Once we have that, we will bring it to you as soon as we can. My name is Tibor.
My name is Renkies.
And we'll see you back here on Aussie Gaming TV very shortly for the ESL AU and NZ League Open Qualifier number 1.
Select.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome here to Aussie Gaming TV. We are back and we're going to jump straight in. I'm just going to move straight over to the end game because the teams are in, they are ready. So happy days.
Absolutely, they're keen to get underway with the game, Tibor. Of course, Nostalgic Killers just won their previous match. It's not updated on the bracket yet, but we have received word, and they do, of course, move on to face up against the Reject Shop, which is a very, very interesting team. Both of these teams are actually. On the Reject Shop, which is our blue side, you've got Greeny, Orion, and Adzi. And then on the Nostalgic Killers, not as big of players, but equally competitive. You've got Lewis, Justice Robo, and Wizzy.
Yeah, so these are all technically, well, they haven't been teams as such, especially being power ranked, but these guys are all decent players. They've been around for quite a while. I think Wizzy and Lewis were in a team together for quite some time. Justice Robo coming in there now. Orion getting detonated by Wizzy on that one. Justice Robo taking a pot shot at the net, and no one's back.
I think Orion got detonated, and he was the one that was going to rotate through to defense, but he spawns in as the shot is taken.
Yep.
But there's no way he's able to get there in time, which is, I mean, it's a great play from Nostalgic Killers.
Yes, certainly is. The demo coming in good to start with. Reject Shop and Nostalgic Killers here. Now, just to run through it, for those that don't know, Orion, he was previously the core for Legacy, took a break for personal reasons, as far as I'm aware. Adzi, previously on One More, which was also known as Abyss, he was on that lineup for pretty much since their inception. And Greeny was previously from Team Erase. So these guys all know their stuff. They've all been in top teams. So if they can pull together a brilliant three here, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Especially seeing the return of Orion to the league. He's been around for quite some time. Took a bit of a break, and yeah, fantastic to see him back.
Absolutely. It's going to be interesting to see how they play with each other as well, because as far as I'm aware, none of these guys have ever actually been on a competitive team with each other before, whereas the advantage that the Nostalgic Killers have is, of course, as you pointed out, Lewis and Wizzy. I can't recall the name of the team, but I know that they have played together before.
They were one of the Sub-Zero teams, the Sub-Zero that was a different org to the current Sub-Zero that the previous Trident left. There's a lot of change up.
Okay, I'm remembering them from like way back when I first started casting with RLOBs and everything.
Yeah.
So they've been around for quite some time as well. Greeny, of course, as you said, primarily from Team Erase, but he's been in a few teams. I think he used to play with Supremacy back in their day as well, a little bit.
No, I don't remember him on Supremacy, but Orion having to clear this one out with a nice little flip. And no, he was definitely Team Erase. He then tried to make a few other teams, but with Luco Rish, I believe, they never fully formed. Luco Rish went to Sandcastle. But Greeny now trying to get a pop around. Adzi, beautiful pass to Orion, but Lewis all over that coming out of net. Greeny now turning around against Wizzy. No one's really there from his team, though. And Justice Robo is going to capitalize beautifully. Oh, beautiful follow through.
Just in time for me to give a special shout out to Epinai, the weapon himself in chat, who gets to see a fantastic goal from both Lewis and Justice Robo there. Well played from Lewis. Justice Robo wasn't going to score that on his own.
No, coming through for the three-man pinball. So happy days for Nostalgic Killers. They are 2-0 up at the moment against Reject Shop. Justice Robo now trying to take this around, but not too much. Going to eventuate from it. Greeny pops it out too easily. Lewis now loses connection with the wall with that ball way too far to connect with it. And Adzi, he's got a semi-open net. Justice Robo coming across, and Greeny won't be able to do anything with that one. Justice Robo now gets taken off him by Orion. Adzi and Greeny in the same spot. Greeny gets bipped, and no one from the Reject Shop can follow through.
Now, I didn't catch who bumped Greeny there. Was that Adzi accidentally?
No, I think he got a bip from one of the Nostalgic Killers as well. Came through. They were very close.
Okay.
But Adzi didn't get the bip. Adzi now flicking this around, trying to get to Ryan, who looks for the pinch. It's not there. It sits for Wizzy. It's up high. Greeny, beautiful save coming up. Robo looking for his third. Drops it down, but Greeny will save it.
Yeah, and I think it was Lewis that got a massive bump onto, I believe it was Adzi, before that shot came in from Justice Robo. Not able to clean out the net in time, did at least get one of the defenders out of the way, and that's all that Nostalgic Killers have to keep doing. If they keep up the aggressive plays like that and force the Reject Shop into a situation where they can't really leave their half without a huge effort, with overcommitments and all that, this is looking good for Nostalgic Killers, considering they're still 2-0 up and there's only a minute 10 remaining.
It's looking really good from right now. Justice Robo getting the tyres, looking for his hat-trick once again. but it will get hit out by Greeny. Lewis doesn't have to get the save as it does hit the post. The pass to Greeny, beautiful pass, but the shot is not on point and it will flick out to the side. Lewis versus Orion. Orion gets that, but he's bipped hard out the way. The reject shop have to follow this through. They need a goal soon. Adzi getting that down near the goal, but Greeny can't get the shot off as Wizzy is in the way.
Absolutely, Justice Robo looking for the clear out, returned into the orange half by Orion. Justice Robo detonating Adzi in the background there. Greeny now off the sidewall. Be Wizzy. Come forward. Adzi going to grab the corner boost, looking to find it past Lewis off the sidewall, trying to keep up with it down the field. Justice Robo gets demoed by Greeny. Orion looking for a pass cross. A little bit of a touch there from Lewis. Wizzy up in the air, challenging Adzi. Look how quickly Adzi got up, but Wizzy just that inch faster.
And Justice Robo now popping it over to one of his teammates. No one can connect. Oh, Lewis coming through as the last one. Gets there. Adzi gets the block with 5 seconds to go. This is going to be all the Nostalgic Killers need to take game number 1 here. Adzi flicking it out to the side. It's not going to be enough for the reject shop. And Nostalgic Killers coming in strong.
Absolutely. Not really the result I was expecting when I saw the names. I had a feeling that Adzi, Greeny, and Orion were probably going to inch out with this one. But no, Nostalgic Killers, they had a lot of great teamwork. Especially the few team plays that we saw between Justice Robo and Lewis. That 3-man pinball shot, what a play.
Yeah, that was absolutely beautiful. We saw a lot of great plays from Nostalgic Killers, especially coming out of defense, where they wouldn't let the reject shop have even an attempt on net, essentially, that wasn't going to be saved. They were blocking absolutely everything, coming out, contesting the balls.
Yeah, as for reject shop, they certainly had some pass plays happening there for themselves. Unfortunately, a lot of the time, they just weren't getting the shots on target off the back of that. And also, they were meeting up against some great defense from Nostalgic Killers. So it's, I don't know, Nostalgic Killers are certainly making it hard for the reject shop right now.
Yeah, they certainly are. The reject shop going to look to turn it around. It's only the first game of this best of 5. You want to stay in the winners bracket, though, right now. Get through to that grand final, as that will get you a spot immediately. That'll probably get you the 5th seed. Then moving down to the lower bracket, whoever comes through that will end up with the 6th. And Greeny, here we go. We got the reject shop on the move.
Yeah, Adzi floating out of that corner. Orion pops it forward. Adzi not getting the touch there was after, but it works out as a pass across to Greeny from Orion in the first place. So still a great team play coming out from the reject shop there. And they caught Nostalgic Killers out a little bit in defense. They didn't have the proper rotations they were utilizing in the first game. Off the backboard from Orion, cleared out by Lewis now. Greeny looking for another return pass. Wizzy is in net, will get the touch away. A little bit too far away from himself. Adzi putting it in the center powerfully. Orion knew what was coming there, just couldn't get there in time. Greeny going to sink that one in the back of the net. Well played, picking up that pass off the backboard from Adzi.
Just sat for him beautifully here. Only a little touch coming off the defense, and Lewis missing that ball. It's going to give Greeny a completely open net to shoot at. 2-0 now to the reject shop. They've turned things around very, very quickly from the previous game.
And once again, Nostalgic Killers caught out in defense. You know, we did see that touch, the center in the corner, but bounces back, and reject shop just have better positioning and offense now to take advantage of those situations. So in the first minute, 2 goals scored for the reject shop, looking good for them. You're going to have to see Nostalgic Killers make a resurgence in defense for these clears. A good save from Wizzy, but won't be able to clear it. Adzi is now going to pick up a 3rd. And that's not quite within the first minute, but minute 2 seconds, they score 3 goals.
Yeah, Wizzy getting the clearance there, but couldn't get enough on it. Maybe the hitting it off the post was the better option there, just to get a bit more pace out. Instead, dropped it off down. Very hard decision to make with that amount of time, though.
Here we go, Lewis with that first touch. Be Justice Robo now off the sidewall. Adzi, nice touch forward for Greeny, trying to get in the back of it, does so successfully. Looking to keep up with it, gets a dunk play on Lewis on that sidewall there. Orion for the shot, drops it down off the tires. That should be going in. Lewis so close to getting there in time. Was a very slow shot, but just did not quite have the speed. 33 Ks was all it took in the end, Tibor.
Orion so quick to get up to that as well. You'd think he might be a little bit rusty in competitive play, as has taken quite an extended break, but that was quick to get up.
Absolutely. Next kickoff now. Greeny getting the first touch. Adzi
wow.
straight into the shot. Wow, one of the faster kickoff goals that I've seen lately, Tibor.
Yep, I don't think I can really get it that much quicker. Greeny passes it over Adzi. He's picked up the boost. 111 into the net. 5-0. The floodgates are definitely open.
So look how quick Greeny got to that kickoff. So this time it's going to be Orion taking a bit of a slow approach up against Lewis, trying to win it out. And Greeny is up in the air to get that first touch forward off the kickoff. Be Wizzy forward to Justice Robo. Can't quite get in the back of the ball yet. We'll pass it out of the corner. As he breaks that one down, Greeny going to come through and take possession. I think Justice Robo just caught that boost before Adzi could backflip into it. So that'll delay him a little bit moving forward in the field. Wizzy dropping this one forward. Lewis off the sidewall to Justice Robo. There's the challenge from Adzi into the corner now. It's going to bounce up perfectly for Orion. Trying to go off the backboard. Not prepared to put it on target yet. Rotations are coming through now from Adzi and Greeny. Adzi retreating, grabs some boosters. Lewis picks up possession. A nice challenge from Adzi into the center. Greeny back to Adzi, going for a pinch pass off the backboard. I hear Orion up in the air, but the camera's not being kind to me, Tibor.
No, he almost got that too. Greeny, the little flick. Oh, Ryan can't get up for that one. A little bit too much heat. Justice Robo now off the wall, flicking that ball forward. You'd think 5 goals is a little bit too much to try and come back to. It is possible, but the reject shot, they have come out absolutely firing here right now. And Nostalgic Killers just have to find a way to at least stop the momentum. Oh, Lewis, what a save.
I thought he was going to own goal. I didn't think he had much more option than to just try and smack it away, and unfortunately would have been in. But no, it ends up saving it out of the corner. They can't get it cleared in time, though, and the kept up pressure from a reject shot allows them to score a 6th goal now. As you were saying, starting to reach that area of, the point of no return here for Nostalgic Killers. But keep in mind, Reject Shop did score 3 goals within the first minute 2 seconds. So if Nostalgic Killers can do that and keep that up, they might have a bit of a chance still. But yeah, with the way that Reject Shop are playing, it's certainly looking improbable at this stage.
Yeah, Reject Shop are looking a lot nicer now. Ryan drops it off for Adzi, powers that into the net, gets a little touch, but it is not going to be enough as that shot had some heat on it.
Absolutely. What a pass from Orion as well. Just, as you said, drops that down backwards and to the left of him, exactly where Adzi was sitting. Well, not really sitting. I mean, he came zooming through, so it was well-coordinated pass play there from the reject shot. Just over 2 minutes remain from this kickoff. Potential Brazil that could come out, but I got a feeling that that's not where the scores are going to stay for the rest of the game.
No, 2 minutes to go. We've already had 7. You'd expect a few more to come through. That shot was 133, even after being touched by the defense. Don't know if that added a little bit or took some off, but that is an incredibly quick shot. Greeny coming through, can't get the shot. It is hit out by Wizzy, and Adzi now trying to take this around the wall. Gets over Justice Robo, but cops a little bit of a bit. Might be able to get a pass through. Does so, bips Wizzy out the way too, but no one's there to follow up.
Here we go, Greeny off the backboard is Orion there. Justice Robo with a challenge to keep it out of the net for now. Greeny, a back pass, be picked up by Justice Robo. Going for the pass to Lewis, but intercepted by Adzi. And then Greeny with the bicycle flips. Proven strong, people.
Yes, certainly. Wizzy getting this ball forward though for Nostalgic Killers. Even a goal right now to get to the Brazil would be a little bit of a nice thing for them. And Lewis will do it for him.
Look at this, Wizzy out of the corner, nicely up to Lewis there. Going to drop this one off the top bar. Well played there.
Yeah, certainly very well played indeed. 7-1 here. That will put the Brazil on the board. And Nostalgic Killers, if they can get another few, they might be able to get some momentum back in their favour for game number 3.
Off the sidewall there, Orion making the play forward to Adzi, trying to put it on target for far left post. Lewis was there for the save regardless. You see Wizzy get a nice little touch out. Lewis dropping that one down in the centre. Justice Robo too slow to the ball. Greeny will get the pass to Adzi. Returns it back over centre field. Orion won't be there in time for the shot on target either. So the reject shot slowing down a little bit with the pass plays. We're sitting on that Brazil, 43 seconds counting down. Never know what can happen at this stage, people.
No, anything can happen, but even if no more goals in, maybe a little bit of a turnaround for Nostalgic. 7 goals scored. That's an absolutely incredible number. As I was saying before, we don't really see many Brazils anymore, and we almost saw one in game 1 of the day, and we have one sitting here right now. There may be another goal to take it away, but 7-1, incredible scoreline. Adzi going to take this out. Oh, fakes out Justice Robo, still continues. Tries to drop it off for Greeny, but the shot's a little bit offline. At 10 seconds to go, the reject shot, they are going to take the second game here in a very convincing manner.
Absolutely. And Tibor, I do apologise. There's been a little bit of situation arise at my place. Do you think we'd be able to get good old Nutters in to sub in for the rest of this series? I will be back. I just have to take a short break.
Yeah, go grab Nutters, jump him in here, and then we will have happy days. The Reject Shop 7-1. Just checking out the amount of shots. 1 shots here for Nostalgic Killers. That is not going to be enough. The shots coming out for the Reject Shop. We got 12. Absolutely huge number. The Reject Shop didn't even have to make a save, although that 1 shot did get a goal for Lewis there. Now moving into game 3 here. The Reject Shop, they have turned things around. They lost the first one 3-0, and things weren't looking too fantastic for them. But as the Nostalgic Killers, they sat together a lot better. They look like more of a team. But now the Reject Shop, they are making passes. They are making plays. It is absolutely phenomenal by them. And it's great to see them having turned things around. Now, it does look like we do have some players that haven't made it back into this lobby. We've got Adzi Greeny still here and Orion. But nope, all the players are here. Sorry, they're all such short names here. Adzi, Greeny, Justice, Robo, Lewis, and Wizzy. With Orion, of course, they're all here. Happy days. And, yeah, here we go. They're just asking if waiting for Nutters. Nutters is here as well, so we can get him in, and he has joined the match too.
Yep, I am here right now. I do believe, from what I know, it is obviously 1-1 in this series.
Yeah, it certainly is.
That's excellent, I guess.
So we've had a 0-2, 0-3 for the first match. The Nostalgic Killers took that out 3-0. And the Reject Shop won in Brazil for the second.
Wow, that is not a bad way to start the series.
Absolutely fantastic way to start the series. So we've got 1 apiece here. The first game that we did for the day, that was a 3-0. And now we have a tight contest here. Although the last game was a bit of a blowout, it's still been a tight contest between it. The Reject Shop just managed to run away with it completely in the first or in the second match. From early on, we had kickoff goals. We had the whole shebang.
Fair enough. I do believe we're just waiting on the players, obviously, to join the game at the moment. I'm looking forward to seeing a good game here. I do think this series could actually take us to that 5th game as well, especially considering, I suppose, the caliber of these players. Even with the blowout sort of happening, I could definitely see this being brought to a 5th game, with maybe some closer ones coming up in the next game or two.
Yeah, certainly right there. Both teams have done so well so far to take out their respective games. We've got a best of 5 here. This is the round of 16. Whoever wins this will manage to go through to the quarterfinals, and then it's all complicated teams from here anyway. The skill level is going to increase round by round, and you need to be in the top 2 of the day. You need to make it through that grand final to qualify for the league.
Yes, you do, and we do see the kickoff going ever so slightly in favour of Nostalgic Killers there, but Adzi taking that one straight up. Orion with a nice touch out to the side, but Lewis popping this one over for Justice Robo. Greeny with a lovely save to stop that one heading straight in and giving them that early advantage. And now you see Justice Robo with a nice easy clear back out of his half. Adzi actually playing that onto the wall. It's up for Orion, playing that one forward. It's been quite a while since I've seen him in these competitive games, and I absolutely love it when he's around. I remember his absolute caliber back when he was with Sequential and in the early forms of Legacy as well, so this is good to see. Now we do have Greeny actually bringing this one over to the side. Adzi going to play this one back out of the corner, and advantage with, I suppose, neither team at the moment.
Now we do have Greeny going up for it, but Wizzy just gets enough of a flick. So that's not going to be too much of a threat right now. Flicking it up high. Lewis hits it down, but only to Adzi. Lewis powering through the sky. Gets another touch onto that, and he hits it out to the side. Stops a threat. Wizzy, beautiful aerial work, but Orion positioned fantastically.
Yeah, that has landed in the corner for Reject Shop, but easily sort of knocked away by Adzi. He's not been able to capitalize off the wall, though, so Lewis does get this one straight up. Greeny luckily coming across. Nice clear out, playing this one into the center for Adzi, but Wizzy beats him to it. Justice Robo challenges, misses, and Orion does get an easy save. Adzi popping this one off to the side for Greeny, playing this one forward into that orange corner, not getting much out of it. Wizzy's there. Greeny trying to play this back in, and Orion gets bumped out by Lewis. It should be a nice clear up for Adzi. Really trying to get some passing plays going here, you'd say. They do like to, I suppose, put a bit of spark into these, and Lewis is up and all gets into the center, but Orion able to play that off the bar. Greeny pops it high. Justice Robo gets the touch that he needs to play this out to the side. Lovely plays coming out from both teams. As I said, I was expecting quite a close one, and we have already gone that sort of almost 2 minutes without the goal. As I'm saying this, though, that's over the crossbar, but no, is played out and wide by Lewis in the end.
Yeah, Justice Robo missing that hit on the ball. Still gets a little flick on it, lays it off for Wizzy. But Greeny in the way. Adzi now and Justice Robo, they get a freeze. The ball still moving in the reject shop's favour. Greeny still flipping it up there. Adzi now looking for it. It's high. Orion might be able to get a pass in here. It goes to the wall. It's going to sit for Lewis, but Lewis can't get onto it. Orion flicked it right across the goal, but no one for the reject shop is up. So far for both these sides, whenever they move forward, we've failed to see the second man up, basically, to take the shot.
Yeah, it seems to be, I suppose, a habit at the moment where they're not getting that extra man in, and now Orion playing this one up. You'd expect someone to be following this one through. They must be. Greeny's there, but not able to put it on. Can't get the extra touch, and Adzi not able to finish it, but this has been played straight to Justice Robo. All three players caught on one side. Luckily, none of the players from Nostalgic Killers actually able to capitalize on it either, so very unlucky for them, as they did have a relatively open chance. But now this one's going forward. Greeny gets the touch. Orion with the shot on. Easy save out for Justice Robo into this back right corner, but no, Adzi gets it out, nicely cleared. Greeny's following it up, and Lewis pops that one just out to the side as Adzi does get demoed. Now Orion playing this one off the wall, is a master in the air, but can't put that one past Wizzy. Wizzy just gets his little whiz into the air and puts that one wide. Nice
attempt from Greeny coming out. Orion couldn't get the secondary touch on it to move that goal. It's Greeny now trying to get a pass out, but Justice Robo will keep the ball forward, moving for Nostalgic Killers. Wizzy now up for it. Can't take it. Adzi too good. Greeny now hitting it down the field. Very strong. Adzi looking for the cross. Beautiful cross in there, and it is for Orion, but it's a little bit high.
Oh, just the chance that they needed, but not able to put it low enough. Actually goes well over the crossbar as well, so you can't really say that it was a slight miss, which is a bit of a shot coming out from these boys. But it's actually going to be played in, and Lewis gets the shot on. Lewis taking another one, and now it's Justice Robo. Can't do anything. Orion clearing it out. Greeny does manage to get it out in the end. And with a minute left on the clock, this is the game I was looking forward to. Adzi's knocking this one forward. Justice Robo with an easy save.
Yeah, we've had some blights in the first two, but this is as close as it can get. Neither team can find that last touch right now, and if they do, it's getting saved beautifully. Greeny now getting a flick forward. It is touched by the opposition, but it will still roll around the wall. Wizzy now, nice flick to get it down, but the ball moving considerably slower at the moment. Orion will get it around. Oh, beautiful aerial control.
Oh, absolutely lovely. He used to be, at least, the best air player in OS, and I'd love to see that if he's getting back into this competitive scene, that he brings it back. But Lewis with a shot. Orion coming through, gets that cleared out. Adzi playing this one up, and with 10 seconds on the clock, I feel like we could be going to an overtime unless we see something absolutely amazing coming out. Lewis knocks it into Adzi, played it into the center. Wizzy taking this one out to the side. It's going to be played forward here. They can get something out of this. Wizzy's going to play this one up. Can he get it into the middle? He's just going to drop that down.
Wow, so 0-0 overtime after a lot of goals scored in the previous matches. And this is anyone's game right now. But Adzi is Justice Robo keeping this ball in the zone beautifully. Gets a cross in. Greeny can't touch it, and Wizzy gets into the net. I can't even speak. That was beautiful.
Oh, just lovely here. Justice Robo pops this over. Greeny goes straight up, gets up fast enough, but just not accurate enough. Wizzy, obviously expecting that miss from Greeny, just calculates where that ball's going to be in the air, comes on through, gives Nostalgic Killers that one goal that they need to take out this match, and does give them that 2-1 advantage in the series, which does put them on match point as well.
Yeah, that was for that last play there. Justice Robo doing some absolute work. Coming through, he blocks the ball from about 3 clearance attempts and then managed to get the pass across in between players that was too hard to defend. That's absolutely beautiful work.
Yeah, so we're going to head straight on through to Game 4 here. This does mean that Nostalgic Killers can take this series out. They can take it out with this match, but if Reject Shop have anything to say about it, they'll be looking to get a few goals back on the board. Kickoff actually going in favor of Nostalgic Killers at the moment. Lewis is not going to get the touch that he wants there, but does manage to keep it in the corner. Greeny will get the clear out over Wizzy, but isn't able to follow it up straight away. Gets it on with Justice Robo. It's played into the center. Justice Robo not able to follow it up. They're just messing around there with Orion and Adzi. Not getting enough out of that. Adzi able to actually play this one off the backboard himself. Gets it up. Orion onto the sidewall, and it's an open net if they can get this through. Justice Robo puts that very high though. Quite unlucky. Gets the shot off, and oh! Looks like Adzi and Orion somehow got themselves together there to stop that one sliding in.
Yeah, that was a very difficult save coming out there. Justice Robo doing so well once again. But now we have the reject shot moving forward. Just offline with the shot. Adzi now looking for a pass in. Bips Wizzy out the way hard, but no teammates coming through. Greeny's going to get it a bit late for any sort of easy shot. Justice Robo still credited with the save there. Orion now can't find a good pass in, and Adzi will be left to try. Oh, over to Orion, over to Wizzy. The ball just enough hit on it to get past Greeny, but Orion's left with an empty net.
Oh, just a nice simple one there. But obviously a lack of communication here as Justice Robo does go up here, not able to, I suppose, rotate anybody back in time, and Orion basically left with an open net off that Greeny pass. Lovely to see him get this early goal, 1 minute and 5 seconds played. It does give them the lead that they need to keep this series alive at the moment. And in saying that, Orion looking to play it up at the wall yet again. Just might be able to roll it down into the middle, but Lewis will clear that one out. Orion playing this one over into the center, yet nobody there to follow it up.
Yeah, Greeny now flicking it over. Orion, another empty net. The beautiful pass from Greeny, getting it over the two players that were trying to move out of defense. Wizzy's hit there. And I think Justice Robo may have bipped his teammate out of the way, but Orion, he sat there with another empty net. Beautiful little flick there. Orion's not going to miss those.
No, he is not. Now, we'll see this kickoff going well in favor of Nostalgic Killers here. Left with an open net, but not able to hit it. Greeny will be able to clear this one out off to the side, but Wizzy playing it back center. Adzi's going to knock this one nicely forward. Lewis just needs to make sure that he clears this out to the side. Doesn't clear it at all. It's now dropped in there. Orion coming over. Not able to slot that one down and in, but Greeny will play this quite nicely square for Adzi to challenge. Orion will play this one. Actually slides over onto that wall there. Plays it, but no. Not able to drop it past Justice Robo off the back wall. Looks like it will be a nice challenge here, though. Greeny going to play this one back. It's going to head back towards halfway, however. Orion onto that left wall. Robo is going to come through, try and clear this one out and give his team the advantage. The ball is high. Greeny's up. Lewis is up. Greeny's up and gets that save. Premeditated. Absolutely lovely.
Yeah, it looked like everyone was up there. Ryan now is up into Wizzy, who Spider-Man's out down to Justice Robo. 3-player team play with back passes to try and get this ball out. It won't get past the halfway line. Wizzy now gets a fairly soft hit on it, but maybe enough. Adzi, though, flying through. If it hits the roof, it could go in, but it doesn't get high enough. 2 minutes 30 to go. 2-0 up for the reject shot, and they are pressing for a third right now. Justice Robo will float up, get it around to the side, and now move it around Greeny beautifully. Can't get it past Adzi, though. Adzi getting a pass. Oh, if Lewis didn't get a hit on that, that was in, but it goes back to Greeny, and Greeny will make it 3-zip.
Greeny doing a great job here, being involved in absolutely everything. Just gets dropped back down to him there. Lovely off that back ball by Adzi, and now it does increase their lead to 3-0, but there is still almost 2.5 minutes left, so we've only played half the game so far. There is the chance for Nostalgic Killers to come back, but at this rate, you'd say I think there may have just been a breakdown in communication. They're not where they need to be at the moment, and definitely struggling to, I suppose, keep up the pressure on the reject shot.
Yeah, they're also struggling to find the hard clearance as well. Just missing the ball slightly, so it's not getting as much pace on as possible. And you now have the reject shot putting on so much pressure here. Ryan is in front of net. Greeny, oh, the pass, it was beautiful. It was on the line almost, but Orion didn't have any momentum to go forward and get that. One of those passes again that's almost too good.
So many whiffs coming out. It's just not looking good for Nostalgic Killers, but it is also coming out from Reject Shop as well. They are missing their odd fair share of the ball, and that shot coming over. Adzi gets that one cleared. I don't think it was actually dropping in, but he needed to get there to prevent any other players coming through, which he did. Lovely save coming out from him, playing this one back off the wall as well. And Greeny actually getting a nice challenge in on Justice Robo. Justice Robo with another whiff. We're seeing quite a few of these in this match. It's not very good. Greeny dropping this one down for Orion, but Orion ends up putting that well wide. Greeny follows it through almost for Adzi to then put back center. Wizzy with a save. That was on target from Adzi. And Lewis will clear this one out. Adzi's there. He's going to play it back to Greeny. Greeny to Adzi. Adzi to Greeny. Oh! Almost a lovely angle play there.
They just can't find this fourth goal at the moment. Adzi, nice little control of the ball to get it around the player screaming in. That's a nice shot. The lob not high enough as Orion can save it. And now the ball will sit after a double whiff for Orion. Lewis comes through, keeps the ball moving forward for Nostalgic Killers. 45 seconds to go, though. It's going to look so difficult for them. Greeny gets detonated, but he spawns on the correct side.
Yes, and it does look quite good for the reject shop at the moment. The ball will be heading down nicely. Greeny's going to pop this one up. Orion is there but doesn't touch it. 30 seconds on the clock. Lewis knocking this one forward. This is the last chance for Nostalgic Killers at the moment, and right now Orion getting that cleared out to the side doesn't give them much of a chance. Justice Rover gets it over, but Adzi with that block, 15 seconds on the clock. There's a very, very small chance, but it does not look like it's going to happen. Orion just knocking that one high. Ball just coming through into the center, but it's so weak that it doesn't trouble anybody, and you'd have to say that's Reject Shop tying it up at 2 all in the series.
Oh yeah, we are going to game 5 here. We had a blowout in the last series, and we have such a close one here. But we've only had one really close game so far, and that was the previous one, game 3 for the Reject Shop to take advantage. For the Nostalgic Killers to take advantage in the series. The Reject Shop, they've won their games by scorelines of 7-1 and 3-0.
Yeah, so we are obviously going to be heading through into Game 5. This is the decider for this series, and we'll decide which of these teams heads on through to the early quarterfinals. Obviously, it is double elimination, so even getting knocked down at this stage, doesn't affect the teams too much. It may affect the morale, but otherwise, they do look good, and I'd love to see either of these teams through to that quarterfinal.
Oh, certainly right there. Either team that does drop down to the lower bracket right now, you think will do quite well as well. So still in with opportunities. We do have one more and Alpha Sydney contesting today, so it is going to be difficult to come through those teams. They will be the 2 favourite teams to pass through. One more actually going out in straight sets in the previous invite qualifier, although they did have a sub there, I'm pretty sure. So we'll see how they end up doing today if they can qualify this week. Oh, Wizzy, are you serious right now?
That was absolutely lovely. It's actually played onto the wall by Orion, and nobody going up for it. Wizzy just comes on through, absolutely powers that one. 110 Ks from almost halfway is not a mean feat by that. And it does mean that they have an early lead here. 24 seconds played. Kickoff going well in favor here for Nostalgic Killers again. Justice Robo popping this one high back into the center. Wizzy coming through, and Greeny playing this one forward. It will be all 3 players up here, and Adzi gets the shot on, but Lewis with a lovely save. This will be cleared out. Justice Robo popping this one high. It is going to pop straight back down. Adzi gets a touch. Not the touch he wanted, but did manage to get it away from Wizzy there. Was needed from the Reject Shop at the moment, but it looks like Greeny will be able to get a nice clear out if he can control this. But no, Justice Robo getting in here with these nice quick challenges, and you'd say that Nostalgic Killers are just putting one-on-one together again.
Yes, certainly are moving the ball pretty well, but the Reject Shop, they are on the offense. Greeny can't handle the ball. Orion bips the player more than the ball there. Adzi will leave it for Greeny. Nice option. Orion looking for a pass in. It will sit for Greeny, but there's not a lot of pace on the ball or the car. Lewis gets more of backward momentum for the Reject Shop, and Greeny now looking for a flick. Can't get there. And now we'll see if Nostalgic Killers can release this ball. It's downfield. The goal was open. They could have got that on target. Difficult shot. I think it was a pinch as well. But Orion now taking this down the field for the Reject Shop. 1-0 to Nostalgic Killers. This is the decider in this best of 5 for the round of 16 in the winners bracket.
Yeah, now Orion is going to knock this one. No, he's not actually, though. Lewis does get that one cleared out. Justice Robo off to the side instead. It looks like Greeny should get this one off the roof. He does. Wizzy's up. Gets the save, knocks that one away. 3 minutes left on the clock. Orion popping this one over. It's going to be over the crossbar here. Greeny's there. They need someone coming through, but no. Adzi just coming through late. Greeny trying to knock this back into the center, but both of them whiffing. Orion ending up playing it out to the side, and as both players are going back for boost, this does mean that they weren't able to keep up that attacking chance. Wizzy's going to play this one into the back left corner, and Greeny will get a nice clear out. Orion's going to follow that one through. Lewis not able to play that away from the goal, but it does drop down. This is it. Adzi's up. Gets the shot on, and Wizzy premeditating. Gets that save. Gets up early. Justice Robo playing this one up. Drops it down to Wizzy. This is coming through. Justice Robo's not there to finish it straight away. Orion playing this one onto the wall, and now it should be dropped down. Perfectly nice, but no. Adzi's playing this one over, and Justice Robo with a shot on an open goal here. Greeny does get up and save that.
Yeah, very high shot there. Greeny playing so the defense off the backboard can't come through. Greeny now another flick forward. 2 minutes to go. Reject shot need to go to at least force overtime right now. But Justice Robo keeping the pressure forward. Adzi, nice little flick through. Didn't give Wizzy a shot. And now the reject shot can't move forward. Lewis, big flick downfield. The hard clears are coming out this time for Nostalgia Killers. Something they couldn't get in the last game.
Yeah, and this is not looking too bad at the moment. You do have to admit, only 1 goal down. But at the moment, this does mean that these boys have to work hard here. Greeny's going to play this one over. Does get it past Wizzy, but not past Lewis. And Orion is going to have to challenge this one, but Justice Robo does get it past him straight away on the wall. Lewis taking this one up. Adzi is there. 1.5 minutes ticks over. And it's not looking good for the reject shop. As we do know, the closest games that we've seen have been 1-0. Obviously, that overtime in Game 3 did cause that initially. But even then, this is looking like, I suppose, the close one I was expecting. Adzi's there. He's going to play this one forward, but no. Justice Robo gets the demo on Adzi and prevents him popping that one into the net. Orion's up, but he's going to drop this right in front of his own goal. Greeny's luckily there to clear out into that back right orange corner, and now Greeny's there again. Play this one into the center. Adzi's coming through, but no. Greeny will be there.
Oh, wow.
He finishes that lovely 1-1. 54 seconds left on the clock. That was what Reject Shop needed. If they did not get that then, they would have been under a lot of pressure.
Beautiful teamwork as well. The shots weren't coming off as they would have liked, but they still managed to keep momentum forward. They kept getting the passes to the teammates. Adzi probably looking for a shot on, but Greeny's so good managing to find that shot.
Yeah, now Orion will be coming over the top here. There is a shot coming through from Adzi. Lewis with a nice clear. Justice
Completely
Robo with
open.
an open net. That will give them the lead with 45 seconds basically on the clock here. And knowing just how long it took Reject Shop to get their first goal in answer, I don't know if they'll be able to pull back from this.
Ryan went for a beautiful pass up there, and Adzi and Greeny both flew for it, talked them out of it, and it was just a simple run down the field for Justice Robo there. Nostalgia Killers get back their 1-goal lead.
Yeah, so Ryan knocking that one over the crossbar. Ends up getting knocked down by Lewis. Quite lucky there that he didn't knock that into his own net. The angle could have been quite detrimental, but Adzi playing this one over. Wizzy's there and Greeny challenging. Adzi playing this one back into the center. They just need to lump all of their attack on this, as they are. And Orion, fakes out Wizzy, but fakes the ball as well. Lewis now has control here, but Greeny gets that challenging, gets that over into the center, and Justice Robo with a lovely clear, knocking this one straight back up. It looks like Nostalgic Killers will take this unless Greeny can get back on this, but no. This will most likely be going to Nostalgic Killers. Orion gets up, plays that into his back corner. Wizzy pops it down, and Nostalgic Killers will take this series out 3-2.
Wow, so they traded wins. Nostalgia Killers, though, they got games 1, 3, and 5. They're the ones you want to win over 2 and 4 because they will be moving through the winners bracket, whereas the Reject Shop, they're going to have to drop down and they're going to have to do it the hard way.
Yes, that they will. Now, I will be heading back out here. We do have the lovely Rankies back in to join you. I do believe so. It's been a pleasure working with you, Tibor, but for now, I will bid you farewell.
All right, fantastic. And we do have Rankies back in here. We'll watch out the rest of these replays here. And, yeah, Rankies, I don't know how much you got to see of that, but what were your thoughts?
I didn't get to see a huge amount about the last minute or two of the game that just played. My thoughts, I don't really want to offer an opinion because it's kind of irrelevant considering I missed half the games. From what I saw of the series, Nostalgic Killers, I believe, deserved the win because they played more as a team.
Fair enough. Yeah, the main difference for me as we move back to the webcams here, the main change for me was when the difference between game 4, where Nostalgia Killers, they could not get a hard clearance. They were stuck with the ball. They weren't managing to hit it at all. And then in game 4, Justice Robo just came in huge to get that first goal, or to pass it for the first goal at least. I can't remember if he scored it or passed. He was instrumental in that, but the clears coming out from Lewis and Wizzy were also there, so that really helped them. And then coming through with that decider only a few seconds after the Reject Shop managed to tie it up.
Overall, I'm imagining it was a great series. The chat seemed to enjoy it because I did have a bit of a scroll up through. So, fantastic stuff. We'll be moving on. I believe the next match that we were going to cast was decided. think it was going to be one more taking on Faint, if
Ooh.
I'm correct in that.
Faint
So-
coming back into the fray here. A team name from a long time ago. They've been playing under various other things, but we'll be back with that match very, very shortly. Well, we assume that match. One more versus Faint here on Aussie Gaming TV for the ESL AU and NZ League Open Qualifiers number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome here to Aussie Gaming TV. We are back with the quarterfinal. We got one more versus Feint. This is the ESL Australia and New Zealand League Open Qualifiers #1. So fantastic action coming at you. We're getting towards the pointy end of this bracket. We started with about 30 teams today. 2 are going to qualify. We've already had 4 qualify. Who those next 2 are, we will find out today. But one more, they are certainly in contention for taking that out. One of the favourites here for it, along with Alpha Sydney, who are down the other end of the bracket. My name is Tibor. I'm here with Rankies. How are you going?
I'm doing well. Crisis averted. I did have to step out for a moment, but everything is all sorted now, so my family just needed my help urgently with something for a little bit. But that's besides the point. You mentioned that we already have 4 teams qualified for this league. Of course, if you didn't get to watch the Invitational Qualifier, those teams that did qualify are Legacy, Sandcastle, the old Team Reticent. They've moved, I can't recall their new name, and of course, Jam. The wonderful Jam.
Yep.
2
Can't
teams
forget to spread the jam.
Exactly, cannot forget that. 2 teams that are in the top 5 on the power rankings, or were in the top 5 of the power rankings, which is of course One More and Alpha Sydney, are in this tournament. They're yet to qualify, so we could be seeing a battle between them as they were seated on the opposite ends of the brackets, Tibor.
Certainly could be. Now we will move into the game here. We have the teams up. One More versus Feint. One More do have their full lineup here today. Express, Cyrix, and Stony. Feint here. Heptic, Sticks, and Floor.
Absolutely. So they did have, if I look at the bracket, they did have Mist signed up with them as well. So that's the Feint sub. One More, of course, playing with their new core roster. I was not expecting that there.
Feint starting things off early. Maybe a little bit of a mishit from the clearance. Heptic getting enough on it, and Stony, the clearance attempt will be intercepted by Sticks. And, well, Feint starting this off early. Would have been forgiven if you'd assume that One More could have just run through. Maybe they still will, but Feint putting up a contest to start with.
No, I'm getting what I'm going to reference as being achieved. In the chat,
wow.
Stick scores another fantastic goal here. What a play.
Okay.
Just bounce off the curb, perfect to himself. No follow-up required. Heptic being credited with the assist, although he didn't really do too much in that play.
And here we go. Feint are on the raw. One More now are up against it here early on in this first game of this best of 5. We have 40 seconds gone and Feint up 2-0, looking to push on 3. Sticks just missing that shot. It was so close to being a hat-trick.
Here we go. Could be another one. Sticks is going to score that one. Wow. Feint are running a mark on One More here now, Tibor.
And Sticks in particular now. I'm pretty sure that's his hat-trick. And there's not even 50 seconds into the game here. Sticks,
that's off the back of 4 shots as well, and all of the assists coming from Heptic.
They have no answer for Sticks right now. He is absolutely charging through, definitely in form. This is incredible.
Now he's picked up a save. He's unstoppable, Tibor.
He's doing absolutely everything. Heptic now trying to take it around. Floor will leave it for Sticks, and then Heptic can't get the flick. Express now. We have One More. They're looking to get something going. Express tries to fake out going underneath, but Stony will get a goal, and One More are on the board. Just under a minute 10 in, and maybe making a contest a little bit more out of this. Incredible work here from Stony to manage to slam that through. Express with the fake. Interesting choice there, but it paid off.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the actual intention was there, but the clear did not come out from Feint, or at least powerful enough. They just dropped it back for Stony to be able to pick up the goal on. So nice that Express is able to pick up the assist credit on that. It's what I like to see. Off the backboard now, Express is going to clear that one. Floor on the ground, chips it up in the air. Cyrix with the challenge will win out. Heptic now going for the backboard. Express is up in the air. A little bit misjudge on that one. The Sticks flies past it too. A nice tap in the center for Express. Stony wasn't expecting it too much. They're trying to sort out things, and in the cluster of everything, Tibor, Floor walks away with the possession. It's a nice pass down to Sticks, going for far post. Floor trying to wrap around on it, slam it into the back of the net as the shot was a little bit off. And will now get the chip save up, following it up, puts this one on target. Express looking to drop down bottom left, perfectly played. I think that was definitely required there.
Stony coming through the edge has been a complete pest, and Express, yeah, this was definitely required. Gets it underneath the save that was coming through. Beautiful hit by Express. And 2-3 now, one more are coming back. And for those that don't know, Feint was a team that was around quite a few months ago. They came back as Atletico Academy. Now, like every other Atletico Academy in the past, they didn't do too well and didn't end up being there with them too much. And they've gone back to the old name of Feint, and right now they are doing quite well for themselves. Really testing one more right now, but one more is coming back. You don't want to give one more a chance. Stoney just missing the redirect.
There we go. Floor trying to make the dribble down the field. Sorry to get in the way, but it didn't slow down Floor. He's found it into the defensive corner there. Heptic now. From what he can do, wrap it around. It's a nice pass off the back of Cyrus's block attempt, and Stoney will clear off the backboard now. I believe it had a little bit of a touch on the ceiling there, but didn't really affect the ball hugely. Express, bit of a whiff in the air there. Heptic wasting a lot of boost up in the air, not going to be able to achieve anything for his team. Floor gets a nice play past Cyrus, picking up the ball as he tried to take the shot. Off that curb, looking for a pass off the backboard or a shot past Stoney. Either way, he's not going to get either as Express will now clear underneath him, but that's a dangerous ball. Cyrus needs to pass this one forward. Express looking for a redirect or a pass back down. There it is, the pass towards Stoney. Heptic, the only one in net, needs to clear it out. Does so past Stoney, but not past Express. He will get the return shot in, and that's going to tie things up here, T-Ball.
It was an interesting clearance attempt by he actually got onto it with the front of his car somehow, flipping backwards, flipping forwards, and then Express just left with the open net as he was the only one back. So 3 apiece now. One more are coming back strong. We need to see some more insane solo plays by Sticks. Okay,
Express. Another one.
He's got his hat trick now. We've got two hat tricks in this match so far.
Yeah, and that gives Stoney his playmaker badge. So there we have it. And Express picked up the assist on Stoney's goal as well. So these guys absolutely on fire. Both Floor and Cyrix on their respective teams sitting on 207. Very similar score if you take a look at the scoreboard, T-Ball, for every player on the field here.
Very interesting indeed. Heptic now going for this over the floor. Oh, can't get the touch. Maybe just being enough of a pest in there was the defense. Express now looking for the dribble forward. No one's really there. Floor was. Cyrix got detonated. Oh, sorry, not Cyrix. Stoney got detonated in the backfield with Hectic now flipping this around 2 players. Gets it around Cyrix. Floor just, the ball's a little bit too far behind him.
And Cyrix earlier on, known as the enforcer of OCE, almost got enforced upon by Heptic. A little bit of a bumpy play in the corner there by him. No one picks up the corner boost until Express swings past. Gets this one cleared off the backboard. It's going to be returned to Floor by Sticks. Floor, I believe, was trying to get a boost deal, then wrap around for a pass on Heptic, but couldn't do it in time before Stoney got the pass forward to Express. So clears this one forward. Cyrix across. Express on the far post. Will nail that one. 5-3 in favour of one more now. And taking a look at the scoreboard once again, what I love to see, T-Ball, every goal assisted. And not just every goal for one more, every goal in the game has been assisted so far.
Wow, absolutely beautiful work from all the teams. But Express, he's going to get goal number 4 for himself. It's not often that you go down to a 3-0 lead very, very early in a match, about 50 seconds, and come back to win. Well, now 6-3. This has one more shown up and just going to run over the top.
Express won the kickoff there. The clear did come out from Heptic, but Cyrix on the wraparound on that left wing is able to knock it into the back of the net. Probably just in the nick of time with that assist counter counting down. It only it doesn't give you too much time. You leave it too long, no one gets the assist credit, but I'm happy. It does count as an assist there for Express.
There we go. Heptic taking out Express in defense. Not going to do too much though. Stoney gets it down the other end of the field. Cyrix now trying to pop it up, but in the way, it looked like Sticks. Express now coming around, stealing the boost as well, trying to get it off the top of Heptic, but Heptic does enough to get the flip up. Now moving forward, Sticks once again. Stoney in the way. Cyrix now looking to either get the pass. Nope, just tried to go on goal, but it was saved quite easily. And Express now rolling it down the field to Cyrix. The pass back to Express that Heptic will be able to get there as Express found it a little bit too hard to control the pass. Cyrix now popping down, sticks the clearance. Stoney now popping this up high. Can Cyrix get up for the pass back? 8 seconds to go, and almost another goal there, but it's looking like a 6-3 scoreline. What an incredible turnaround from one more.
Absolutely, there's a good save at the end from Express as well. It had plenty of time to get up in the air for it, but a nice place to put it down in that bottom right corner early on that 0 second mark to finish things there. At that stage, it was really impossible for Feint to win, but it stops them from getting that 0-second goal to give them a little bit more confidence heading into the next game. So good mental aspect denied there.
Yeah, certainly right. Feint unable to score basically after the first minute when they popped in 3 on the back of sticks. Seen a couple of these goals here. Beautiful movement forward there, getting it right over the defense. And one more, a little bit shocked at the start. There's another one from sticks, but just way too good in the end. One more just teaming up.
Absolutely. Looking at the score, a lot of people will be like, oh, Express carried. It's not really the case. 3 of the goals were assisted by Stoney from Express. And of course, Sykes, his assist was to Express's goal as well, I believe. So, and you take a look at the shot differential. I mean, Feint started off really well, and then one more just really came back, packing that powerful punch. 12 to 10 shots, so a lot of shots taken by both teams. It's not really... it kind of looks like Feint got crushed in the end, but that was overall a close game.
Yeah, close game. Lots of ups and downs for both sides, but a lot more ups for one more there. We'll see if Feint can get a lead and hold it this time as they lead 6 goals. You can't be doing that against one more. They're not going to let you get 6 goals yourselves.
Absolutely. It's a good kickoff here for one more, but Feint have quickly taken control, trying to work past players down the field. They've completely retreated and left possession with one more, although Heptic off the backboard. Now Stoney, that's dangerous. Express needs to come through and tap that one in the corner just to keep it away from Feint for a few seconds, give his team time to get back into defensive positions, which they have done. Express going for that clear. But Floor just had to stop Cyrix from getting the shot through on net there. Doing the defensive pass of Feint as they clear out via the hands of Floor. Express nicely over the top, going to touch the ceiling and bounce down on the backboard. Now Cyrix is there, but gets broken down by Sticks off the sidewall. Stoney not able to do too much. Sticks, bit of a whiff. Stoney now wraps around on the attempted clear from, I believe that was Floor. The Express now, slow tap forwards towards Stoney, but Heptic read that really well, came through and swiped possession away. Now a backboard pass, gone horribly wrong way over the top. Sticks will drop it down though, but we won't see Floor there as Stoney and Express now working down the field together. Stoney looking to get a pinch off the backboard. I believe Heptic had a little bit of a touch. There's a shot from Cyrix, but Floor in net does get the save out. Lightning reactions there, Tibor.
Yeah, it was a really hard shot from Cyrix as well. I thought the clearance attempt may have ended up in the net. But Stoney now looking for the pass to Express. It is interrupted by Sticks. Floor's now going to be left against Express, and now Floor should be able to take it down, but Cyrix comes powering in really, really quick. Can't do too much with it. Off the wall, and now Heptic can take it down. Not very far, as Stoney is in the way completely. Gets the ball still moving forward. Express looking for a really tight angle here. Can't get there. Heptic somehow getting a save in there.
That was absolutely amazing. Express had the angle too, but Heptic just in a great position to be able to get his car on the way for that save. He needs another one. Express will knock that down. No, smacks it off the post. Unfortunate angle there for Express. In the end, it will now be Sticks. And Heptic trying to work this one down the field. Sticks smacks it into Heptic. Heptic tries to run on, but Cyrix takes the shot on. That was definitely post, but Floor picking up the save credit for it. Cyrix now looking for one over the top. Can't get it past Sticks. Gets a big play out towards Floor. Knocks that one on, looking good for net. Stoney's there in the way for the save, and Sticks could not finish up in the air.
Express now taking this forward, gets it around the players. Oh, Stoney can't connect. He had the open net there. Sticks now trying to control this in the back line. Can't get anything on it. Cyrix will pound the ball across court. Now Stoney trying to get the ties onto it to keep it up, but it is moving forward for Feint now. 0-0 game. Cyrix needs to get the save here. Very slow ball, and will deal with it quite easily. Goes back in. Express now getting the pop out. Goes over halfway. No one from Feint immediately able to deal with it. Floor will get a pass over. Sticks drops it off for Heptic. Heptic now versus Stoney. 1v1, but Stoney wins out. Gets it down the field hard.
Over halfway into this game already, Tibor, and it's still 0-0. Although, as I say that, one more almost setting up a nice pass playing to a goal there, but Sticks able to get the clear out. Heptic now looking for a pass to him. Stoney got it off the wall just in time. Floor a little bit slow reacting to the centre ball from Sticks. Cyrix pops it high. Express needs to clear, which he will get. We do see Sticks on the sidewall, get a back pass to Heptic there. He's to try and avoid Cyrix, can't do so. Cyrix trying to wrap it around. A good tackle from Floor onto Cyrix on that backboard. It's a powerful pinch clear all the way to the opposite end of the field. Stoney safely flicks across the top of his own net there. Heptic trying to get a back pass, can't quite do so. Cyrix powerful clear, doesn't quite touch the ceiling there, which works out in one more's favour. Stoney, as he goes to take the shot, completely broken down by Sticks there. A good defensive save.
Cyrix now moving this ball forward. We're still at 0-0. A minute 30 to go. We had 9 goals scored in the last game, so a complete turnaround. But it's a good turnaround for Feint. Express popping that shot a little bit high. Drops it off for Cyrix. but cannot get a shot off. And Floor now trying to get this through. Drops it off for Stoney, and now Styx has to get the flick up. Just still over a minute left. One more are pressing hard. Styx just does enough in defense once again.
Oh, good bump by Heptic into the demo onto Express. Bumped him into his own goal box, then cleaned him up. Almost a shot on there. Stoney, the shot went wide. And as you were saying, this is a lot better for Feint. I feel like they're playing a lot safer, a lot smarter as well. And One More have adapted really well to that, but neither team yet to find those gaps in defense to make the goals happen.
Heptic now missing that one, leaving it for Stoney. Stoney will pop it around. That's a beautiful pass on the line. Styx, though, again getting the clearance out. Floor misses that one. Oh, this is just a gift. This is an absolute gift. Feint have been doing so well, but unfortunate for them there.
Yeah, I think he was expecting Floor.
Well, one whiff into the unfortunate touch, and Cyrex just pounds it into the net. That's all he can do. It was on the line.
Yeah, I think Heptic was definitely expecting Floor to be able to get a touch, even if it was a back pass to Heptic. He definitely wasn't expecting it to roll around the backboard, and I think that might have thrown Heptic and the rest of his teammates Feint off a little bit here as Express scores a fabulous goal floating through the center there off the side of the car, I believe it was. Yeah, things have not gone well for Feint in defense now.
You could say they were a little bit tilted, but I mean, that was an insane touch by Express off that kickoff. There was no one back traditionally in net, but I don't know. Can you expect Express to be able to hit that? I mean, he's an insane player, but you're not going to just go, hey, Express, the team play up the field. Express, you got another one. Those ones you got to defend.
Yeah, this is. I don't want to say Feint's tilted, but I feel like they've definitely been thrown off a little bit. They need to try and recollect themselves. I don't think they're winning this game at all anymore. 3 goals in 20 seconds up against One More. I don't think it's going to happen. They might pick up 1, maybe 2 if they're lucky, but more likely that One More are going to keep extending the lead at this rate.
Certainly does look that way. Express almost able to get another goal out there. Heptic will get the hit. A couple whiffs out there, but 5 seconds to go. This is One More's game. Once again, 3 very, very quick goals after such a tight, almost 4.5 minutes.
Absolutely, you know, it's a bit of an unfortunate way for this game to end for Feint. I was really hoping that they'd be able to hold out, pick up a goal, you know, right at the end or something last, 10, 20 seconds maybe, and just, force a big defense and, get powerful clears and push the attack on a One More, just keep them in their half. It's not the way it went, unfortunately. They were the first ones to make a mistake. The unfortunate whiff in the corner by Florin just rolled through for Heptic, not expecting where the ball was going to go at all. Just ended up setting up Cyrex, and then from there, 2 more goals just dropped in. As said, bit unfortunate there for Feint. Mistakes were made. They'll definitely be looking to rectify it in what is now their last chance, One More on match point, and Feint require 3 games back-to-back to take out the series.
Yeah, One More looking good to move forward through to the semi-final. Both semi-finals will be broadcast, as they are, of course, important games going through to the grand final. Whoever wins the grand final will move through, and whoever moves through the lower bracket will move through as well. So whoever makes it through the semi-final, they've essentially got a 2 in 4 chance, a 50-50 chance of going through. Cyrex, trying to start this off early. That was a good shot, but Heptic, they decided to defend the backboard the goal this time.
Exactly. No Corvidae kickoff happening here.
No, certainly not. Floor now trying to make this down the field. If Feint can get an early goal, they may be able to hold off on the lead. They didn't score in the previous match. They only had 1 shot, in fact, but they did keep One More quiet for a very long time. So score a goal, keep them quiet. That may be what they have to do, but keeping One More off the scoreboard for 5 minutes, that's quite difficult.
Absolutely, especially with the team pass plays that they've been trying to develop, although credit to Feint so far within this first 45 seconds to a minute have done a fantastic job of breaking those down and, challenging when they need to challenge. You see a lot of teams up against One More kind of make a fair few
1v1 versus Express, getting it up high. Express gets
Stoney.
The save, and Stoney flicks it out to the side. Heptic doing a good job there.
What a clear from Stoney. And Cyrex now ball chasing down the field, just wants it out of the half into an aggressive play. Express did get the touch on there for goal. Floor not credited with a save, however, for some reason. But as I was saying, Feint have done a really good job of challenging One More when they need to, and they're making a lot of reads on the plays that some teams just can't do up against One More, and I feel like a lot of teams in the scene have really gotten used to how One More have started played recently. They've kind of dropped off a little bit. It's great to see, kind of stalemating games like this where it's just constant back and forth, but it's not sloppy back and forth, T-Boy. You can tell that a lot of the plays that are happening are cold, hard, calculated plays, and really nice teamwork to see from both teams right now.
And a beautiful pass down from Floor to Sticks off the wall. Unable to do anything with the Heptic now. Beautiful flick forward. He's going to have to chase this. Steals the boost. Leaves it for Sticks. The pass into Floor. Oh, Floor may have been able to contest that, but difficult nonetheless. Cyrus now will be able to clear it quite easily with Express now getting forward momentum as well. Just under 3 minutes left on the clock here. One More do have the 2-game lead, and last game it did go to about 4 minutes with no score, but then One More, they opened the floodgates. They scored 3. They scored 6 in quick concession in the first match. Express looking for this one. It was dropping down at Heptic with the save.
I think that might have been crossbar, but Heptic had to do it just in case. So good read on that one. A nice save out of the half. Floor trying to set something up off the backboard. Express with the clear, returned in by Sticks now. Cyrus trying to get this one forward. Express waits for Heptic to get the touch. Knows he's not going to get a powerful hit on it, so a good read there. Used to be a Cyrus clear now up in the air, just over the top of, I believe that was Sticks up in the air, and Heptic now rotating that one, getting around the back of Stony. Express out of the sidewall into the ceiling and be broken down by Floor with a back pass. Express, though, should be first to the ball. It's a nice pinch on this backboard. Stony looking to tap it back down for Express. Also, Cyrus is there, but Heptic, the first one up in the air for the challenge. Floor to clear now. And Express, I think that was a top right shot gone very, very wide and very far wrong.
Yeah, 2 minutes to go now. We got One More up there. Stony moving through. Gets a very high hit. It drops down for him. And, he got a very advantageous bounce off the curve of the roof there.
Absolutely. The first touch up. Floor not able to maintain himself up in the air, and Heptic goes up. Just couldn't quite connect on the ball as he drove up the backboard, I believe is what he was doing. And as you said, Stony, not only did he get a perfect bounce out of that, the curve of the ceiling, as I often refer to it, but he read it extremely well. So well played to him there, picking up that first goal with only a minute 40 seconds remaining now. Cyrus looking for a second already for his team, puts it on, but Floor is going to get the save. Stony now returning one towards the net. It's floating down. Floor can't do anything except own goal. It was top bar, but credit to him, he had to try because you could see Cyrus and Express rotating through, getting ready to slam that one in for the rebound.
Yeah, Floor, he really had to go for that. Good attempt as well. It almost came out, but just didn't catch enough of it. Ends up in the back of the net. One More, 2-0 now. They are on the verge of moving through to the semi-final and being 2 wins away from the grand final. Oh, from qualifying.
Absolutely. It's both teams that get to the grand final instantly qualify, right?
If you make it to the grand final, you'll qualify. It's just the 2 teams, the 2 top teams. So the winner of the winner's bracket and whoever comes through the loser's bracket will qualify.
Absolutely. So this is looking good for both of these teams. In fact, if Faint take a loss here, they're playing well enough that I feel like they could definitely come through in the loser's bracket.
They are playing really well. They're just letting too many quick goals into One More right now. It is a difficult side to play. Express moving this ball around. Heptic, though, nice work. They are doing well, but the backflip not going to connect, and Stony can move forward. No one there for the pass. Cyrix gets it into the corner. Cyrix now should be able to get a little pass in, but he's just going to sit under it, and Sticks will get around 30 seconds to go. Faint. They pretty much need to score right now.
Absolutely. If they could pick up a goal and give them a good chance, credit to them. So far throughout the series, there's been nothing but improvements for them. This could be a goal here. In fact, it will be. Express catches just enough at that edge of both the crossbar and post to the post bar and slams it down in the back of the net.
Beautiful pass from Stony. Gets it around the 2. Heptic, nice attempt moving down, but Express basically has an open net to go for. Heptic did try and get in the way. Very valiant attempt, but this is One More. They are going to move through to the semi-final, and that is going to be scary for whoever they face because they are playing really well.
Absolutely. It's going to be a good bicycle flip. I think that might have been a save, but no credit given from Heptic at the end. Cyrix, can they make the 0-second goal happen? Heptic, just touches the ground. That was going to be an own goal given another second or so. But there was not a second left. One More do take out the game. Credit to Faint. Towards the end, this game kind of ended the same as the second game did, but they made huge improvements, strides in terms of where they came from in game 1. up against One More. So yeah, they're definitely playing very well. Obviously, One More playing a little bit better, but Faint definitely not here to lose.
Yeah, unfortunately, in those 3 games, couldn't score after they scored 3 goals within the first minute of the first game. Things were looking scary for One More, but they really, really turned it around. Took sticks out of it a little bit more, and then happy days followed since then.
Absolutely. So, yeah, I wish Faint all the best of luck in the lower bracket. I think they'll do well there. I'm not too sure. I haven't been keeping up with the lower bracket, so I'm not sure what teams are down there, but you never know. They might run into a horror fest. Who knows? Anything can happen in Rocket League.
Yeah, they certainly could. And just updating the bracket, we'll check out. Here we go. We'll move over to the webcams while we check out the bracket. And here we go. So
Ooh,
we'll find
Corvidae went through.
Corvidae. It's going to be Corvidae versus One More in one of them, and we have One More. Oh no!
I was hoping Trinity would win because I really wanted to cast a Trinity game. Unfortunately, It's not the original Trinity. They only have one original member, that of J Coffee, and he's playing with. It was J Coffee, Water Blitz, White Wolf. I can't remember the fourth that was signed up with them, but
So right now we could actually see a One More versus One
One
More in the
One
grand
More.
in the winners bracket final. That would be incredibly complicated to cast, but and maybe I'm not exactly who is
Alpha
sure
Sydney.
who is on One
Alpha
More.
Sydney looking to come through up against White Clouds. So.
Yep, they have they've won 3-1. It's just come through. So Alpha Sydney versus One More, and One More versus Corvidae. Fun times here in the OCE.
If we do, if it is One More versus One Mower, we're gonna have to say it like that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to work something out. For my sake, hopefully it doesn't come to that. But we'll see. We'll see how it ends up. We're going to take a short break. We're going to bring you both of these semi-finals. So we'll see which one's ready up first. My name is Tibor. I'm here with Rankies. And we will see you back here on Aussie Gaming TV very, very shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome here to Aussie Gaming TV. We now have, it is not a quarterfinal, it is a semi-final. We'll just update that one there. It is a semi-final. It's semi-final 1. We're going to be broadcasting both to you. They are both best of 5s, and we have one Moa versus Alpha Sydney. Now, I will admit, I did join a tournament, a 2K F1 tournament with Judge and Dinosaurs, and we called ourselves the German translation of One More, as of course the previous Jam gaming side after they left Atletico was called Uno Mas, which is the Spanish iteration. So interesting work here by the OC region.
Absolutely, and of course on One More I did a little bit of looking. The stream is going to see it right now, but it is of course Ducky, Serious Sam, and Walcott's pace, on One Mower. Serious Sam, former member of Magnitude, he's departed the team. That has been publicly / officially announced, whatever you want to call it. So forming up with Ducky and Walcott's pace here as sort of a pickup team, and see trying their luck up against Alpha Sydney here in the semi-final.
Yeah, so interesting to see. Serious Sam has departed Magnitude. And Alpha Sydney, well, they're as strong as ever. Torso, Strip A, and Jake, they're contesting for #1 power rank spot at the moment. I don't think they were actually around to contest the invite qualifier, so this is their first try at qualifying.
Absolutely. Wait, no, Alpha Sydney.
Yeah, Alpha Sydney. I don't believe they attended.
They did. They
did.
They played in the invite. Yeah, it was One More and Alpha Sydney were two of the teams in the top 5 of the power rankings at the time. So it'd be last week's power rankings that didn't get through, and so they were going to have to try their chances in open qualifiers. And so far, it's looking good for both of them.
Yeah, certainly is. They are into the quarterfinals. And
Jake,
what a shot. The constant pressure here, that's what got that goal. It wasn't the most phenomenal shot, but just the constant pressure. One More, unable to relieve it, and Jake's just going to pop it over the top.
Just enough over the top of Walcott's pace. He knew that he was going to have to jump for that, so try and made it as fast as he possibly could. Well played to Alpha Sydney, as you said, keeping up that pressure. More importantly, great rotations in offense as well. Force One More into a kind of sticky situation in defense. They weren't able to convincingly clear it out. Serious Sam a touch onto the roof there. Unfortunately, the wrong direction as it's gone towards his goal, and Drippe will pick up on the back of that mistake in defense from both Serious Sam and to some extent Walcott's pace, who couldn't quite get it cleared out. An unfortunate bounce in the corner after he got the touch.
Yeah, now, basically, out of these teams, out of the 2 teams in the semi-final, or 2 matches at the semi-finals, one of those teams is going to go through, and then another team is going to have to qualify through the lower bracket. Ducky, should I say. Mr. Rubber Ducky here is doing very well. Gets the first goal. Jake trying to get the clearance out, and a beautiful angle here found. Not much room to play with. Manages to get it in at 100 k's an hour as well. And One More. Look, this isn't a side that I would have expected to be in this position right now. Walcott's pace and Ducky, I'm going to say I have never casted those guys.
You know what? I don't think I have either. The name Walcott's pace rings a bell, so I think I might have seen him once or twice before. No idea if it was in an actual official tournament. Serious Sam, of course, we all know him. He's been around for quite some time in the community. But they're playing pretty well together so far. We haven't seen, we haven't seen huge team plays. Rotations have not been as great as Alpha Sydney, but they've been good enough to stem the tide so far. As I say that, though, Caster's curse does come through. So Drippe happy with me, I guess.
Certainly right there. Didn't take the best angle, but I mean, that was fast enough to hit the defender and still go way past. 3-1 now here for Alpha Sydney. They are looking incredibly strong. And One More, they are really up against it right now. They're not an established team, and they're coming up what has been the 2nd ranked team for a long time. Oh, are you serious? How did he drop that down?
Well, let's watch the replay and find out. What a bounce out of the curb. Jake picking up the assist. Perfectly timed flip just as it touches the ceiling, I believe, and just got enough as a bar down. And that one in the back of the goal. I don't know if any of the team members are spectating the stream as well, but they're trying to figure out if it is a best of 5. So if they are listening, we can confirm for them that it is a best of 5.
Oh, yeah, definitely. All the matches today are best of 5s. I don't think we're going to play the grand final this time as not too much point as Torsos puts in number 5. This is looking very strong from Alpha Sydney. Maybe another walkover like we saw in the previous game. Although it wasn't too much of a walkover, there's still congestion going on. However, you got to put those into the back there and stop Alpha Sydney as well. They are such a strong team. They're all individually fantastic ones players, and when you put them together doing pass plays and stuff, sometimes they can be unstoppable.
Absolutely. So right now, one mile
Okay.
a little bit up against the wall, but Walcott's pace, picking that ball up in the midfield after the clear from Jake, slams it down 136 km/h. Of course, that is because of the touch in defense.
That lovely
A bit of a misplay.
136k pinch. both players trying to clear it either side and ends up shooting it at an incredible pace into the goals. That'll give an extra 1-1 more, but Alpha Sydney now still 3 goals up.
There we go. Ducky off the backboard. Almost trying to drop it in there, but not quite what he was after. Torsos gets the save out into a clear from Drippe. Torsos now trying to get it out of the half as well. Various Sam picks it up, gets it not quite past. I believe that was Drippe. Torsos now on the opposite end. Sent across the other side of the field once more. A lot of, not really ping pong, but a lot back and forth across the field. And Torsos left alone with the ball. Well, that's what he's going to do every time, T-Ball.
He certainly is. Strong work here, Torsos. There's no defense there. Walcott's was gone way, way underneath the ball, and Torsos had everywhere to aim for. Pops it in. 6-2 now. 2 minutes remaining. Alpha Sydney looking good, at least going through to the grand final here and picking up a very good shot. If you get through to the grand final, you've at least got a double shot of going through to the qualify. As whoever would have made the grand final. Jake now making it 7-2. This is now turning into a bit of a bludgeoning. We haven't seen 8 goals in a match yet. We've seen 7 a few. We might see 8 here today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we saw a Brazil. We saw a 7-0, I believe.
Yep.
But yeah, absolutely right. No 8 goals for any team yet. It could happen here. Minute 40 left, and only 1 goal required by Alpha Sydney to take what would be the bar set for so far most goals scored in a game by one team. There's the setup from Drippe.
Well, we've got 9 goals scored in the game. I think that's the max as well. We've had that in the 6-3. But there it is. There it is. It looks so simple for these guys right now. Like, one more. They've made it to the semi-final. They're obviously not a bad side. But this Alpha Sydney side is such in form right now. They are so good and very scary. They make these things look easy.
Yep. And that's the 8th goal, so most goals for a single team so far in a game.
Yep.
There we go, off the ceiling. That could be good for 1 mile, but they can't keep up the pressure. It's going to be serious. Sam keeping it in the half for now. The attempted clear from Drippe goes wrong. Walcott's pace looking for backboard. Ducky is there, could take the shot, goes underneath Torsos, but catches the underside of his car, so Torsos picks up an epic save there. Serious Sam out of the corner. Walcott's pace, trying to do enough to get it past as Drippe favoured in that encounter in the corner. It works out a clear for Alpha Sydney. Drippe again, throwing this one high. Ducky will pick up his corner boost off the backboard a bit late, and Drippe can't put that shot on target, and Jake can't do anything with that ball except clear it out for Ducky into the dribble, looking for Walcott's pace on the back of that Torsos. Mid-air, trying to interrupt things. I think he did enough to sort of throw Ducky and Walcott's pace off.
Yeah, serious.
Oh, what a bump.
Oh, nice work there. Walcott's pace going for it high. No save credited or shot given there. 2-8, 20 seconds to go. Alpha Sydney looking unlikely to get the 10 spot up with that save there. Jake now flicking over to Torso. So it's sitting in front of net, but Ducky gets enough on it. 11 seconds to go. Alpha Sydney, though, so incredibly dominant.
There we go. Looking really good today. As we mentioned earlier, unfortunately, they were one of the teams that couldn't make it through.
Whoa!
No. What a 0-second goal from Walcott's pace. I'm sure that he'll be saving that one and sending it off to Bizer because he has started up his 0-hero goal again, and what a fantastic ripper that was.
There we go. Not exactly a crucial 0-second goal. But it looked like Alpha Sydney was still in there trying to defend it away. That might give them some confidence. We always talk about this being a confidence game, a momentum game. But yeah, we'll see how much that translates into the next match. I'm kind of expecting Alpha Sydney to run away with it a little bit. But we do often see huge turnarounds. Maybe we'll end up with like a 1-1 overtime or a 0-0 overtime.
Could do. After that result, it's kind of planted the seed that one would expect Alpha Sydney to clean sweep at this stage. Poor old One Mower with their backs up against it. They picked up a few nice goals here, not just, Alpha Sydney playing badly and One Mower just happened to score off the back of it. There were at least 2 of the goals. Of course, that third one being the 0-second goal. They definitely worked for it, although it didn't matter. But one of the previous goals as well was a really nice team play that did come out from Serious Sam and I believe Walcott's Pace.
Yeah, so we've got 5 seconds till we jump into the next match here. I might want to put the score up on the scoreboard. Of course, Alpha Sydney looking incredibly strong. They are the 2nd seed today. One more got to go up to the top. Alpha Sydney is taking the lower bracket, and they won't be too worried about that right now, as possibly both teams could go through to that winners bracket final and play off. Hopefully, Walcott's Pace, with that very happy picture of Kanye West, can pick up his side. He did come in for a nice little 0-second goal at the end there, but he's going to need a few more than that. If you're going to let Alpha Sydney score 8, hopefully they can stop that happening. Maybe a 1-1 overtime. That's my incredible, ridiculous prediction.
We'll see if it comes true, T-Bor, and who knows, as we've said many times on this stream, anything can happen in a game like Rocket League. A good pass play to start things off from Serious Sam to Walcott's Pace, but just can't quite drop that shot in time.
Yeah, Torsos now moving this forward for Alpha Sydney out of defense. Doesn't get a really good hit on it. Ducky can get a little touch. It's only going to Jake up to Torsos on the wall. Alpha Sydney looking to start this off over to Drippe. This is phenomenal team play right now. And Drippe just connecting onto the pass from Torsos so effortlessly, it looks like. That is so difficult, but again, they make it look easy.
Absolutely. Jake to Torsos, off the wall over to Drippe. And as you said, making it look easy are Alpha Sydney. Nice team plays coming out. Walcott's Pace does win that kickoff. Ducky can't put enough power on it, though. Both Drippe and Jake had that save, although it was Jake that got it in the end. Trying to find it past into a power shot onto the backboard by Walcott's Pace. Turns around, flicks it high now. Serious Sam up in the air, looking to drop it down. Drippe is going to beat him to that, though. Ducky just trying to keep it in the half for now. Walcott's Pace, nice little backwards touch. It'll be Torsos now with possession, looking to find it round Ducky. A good tackle from Ducky. It will be Drippe to clear, though. Torsos now getting aggressive, moving on the outside of the field, gets a bump onto Serious Sam, does delay him a little bit. Walcott's Pace off the backboard. There's Serious Sam. Could have taken the shot. Drippe was looking good for the save, however, so maybe a backboard play was the better option. Off the back of that, they're not going to pick up the goal. Backboard
play was there, but there was no one following up. The other 2 players were in the corner, so there had to be a shot come out there, and now one more has to mount the attack from way back in. A few shots coming out here as well. Walcott's Pace can't get any power on it. Torsos neither, but it's a pass over to the side to Jake. Gets it flicking the wrong way. Ducky might be able to get a pass here. A little bit too much heat on it. Goes way over the goals. And Torsos will get the clearance down to halfway. Missed there. And Jake now can force the issue. This is going to be dangerous. Torsos looking for the tyres. Gets the front of his car. Too much power. And Alpha Sydney are going to keep their 1-0 lead.
Jake with the pass across to Torsos. As you say that, T-Bor, it's not often that you come through with the caster's curse, but I tell you what, it results in glorious goals when you do it.
Certainly does. Ducky almost in the way. It does actually come off him, but straight into the back of the net. That was a very difficult one to save there. Alpha Sydney 2 goals up now. And there we go. There's my 1-1 hopeful prediction out the window, of course. Definitely not out of pure analysis, but just hope, just wishing for.
No, you could always resort to the Nutters analysis, which is, of course, he believes that one of these teams is going to win.
That is correct. Walcott's Pace trying to make that one more as beautiful takeoff. Jake not getting any power on that ball and coming straight through. He's going to need a couple more of those, though, as they are still 1 goal down, but it does give them a little bit of hope.
Just under 3 minutes as we head into the next kickoff. Jake picking up the first touch. A slight win there for Alpha Sydney. Make that a big win as Torsos gets up in the air in the midfield. Slams that one towards the goal. Not quite on target. Pass from Drippe to Torsos. Top left, just a little bit wide there. Jake completely beans it and throws it onto the backboard there. It works out in Torsa's favour, but again, he shoots too high. Post to the post bar denies him. Nice trial for Sydney, but now we have one mower back on the attack. Serious Sam looking to pass across to Ducky. It's a good challenge that came out there from Torsos, I believe came out of net. Drippe won't be able to beat Ducky to that ball. Serious Sam forward onto the backboard. Walcott's pace is wide. Can't do anything with that. Torsos now finding it past Ducky. Walcott's pace needs to pinch out of the half. It will be Jake now looking for a pass across. Could break it down. Serious Sam bouncing that one off the ceiling and forward. Look at this, Tibor. It's just all over the place right now. These teams are battling hard out.
It really is. Bit of ping pong action going on. Walcott's pace, though, can't get involved. Only hits it halfway. It goes back to Serious Sam. And now one more can mount an offense. Serious Sam going up high, but leaves it too late. And Drippe can smash it way down the field. Looking for another pass. Oh, could have almost gone for the shot there. And the pass, Jake could not get onto the ball. Pinballing around. Goes to Ducky at halfway. Goes for the shot. That was on. Good attempt, but Drippe too quick.
There we go. Serious Sam looking for one. Jake does get the save out to the side, and Torsos looking for the clear. Ducky trying to make a pass happen, but oh my God, the shot is on. Jake got the clear into the Torsos shot, but what a save from Walcott's pace to keep it away from the net. Looking for a clear now, finds it over the top of Jake. Wants to delay this, wait for the bounce, throw it up into the top left. A good save from Drippe. That was a great shot from Walcott's pace. Unfortunately, did have to take his time with it to get the shot that he wanted, and as a result, it gave Drippe time to get in net ready for the save.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful work. They had two players there as well, so he could fake the pass. Torsos now gets to dribble it down the field, but Ducky dunks it straight off the top of him. It's not going to be able to get anything from it. Jake up the wall high, dropping it down for his teammate in the way. 52 seconds. Walcott's pace now gets the dribble on it with the Batmobile. Can't get as much as a flick on as he wanted, and that is going to get defended out. Ducky, though, taking a shot, hits the post. Serious Sam can't get there either, and Jake gets it out in time. 40 seconds to go. Alpha Sydney still have the lead, but one more are pushing the issue.
Absolutely. Ducky trying to drop that one back for a back pass to Walcott's pace and be picked up by Drippe now as Walcott's pace was trying to find Serious Sam. Ducky in defense gets bipped a little bit there by Drippe. Jake now trying to keep up the pressure. Has possession, going to cut it inside. Ducky will eliminate him from the game temporarily. Walcott's pace onto the backboard, bumps Torsos out of the way. Drippe is there though. Danger averted so far for Alpha Sydney. One more need one more goal to be able to try and tie things up here and take it to overtime. It looks like they might get it if they can keep up the pressure at 0 seconds. Ducky won't be able to get the touch, and unfortunately for himself, it was Serious Sam that wasn't able to make it towards the ball in time. So Alpha Sydney, with that win, place themselves on match point. One mower now require 3 more.
They do. They require 3 more into the one of Alpha Sydney. Alpha Sydney go to match point. Now, I'm going to bring up my prediction once more. I said it was 8-3 last game. So we had 11 goals. I put the prediction out there 1-1. I was pretty close. You got to give me credit. I was pretty close. 2-1. Yeah. Alpha Sydney will take the win out though, but one more. They've turned things around. They've got a lot of shots off as well. Tied for shots.
Absolutely. So, it's not looking bleak for one mower. They definitely could bring things back here.
And Walcott's pace. He is showing up hard right now, as I've never seen him before, and he is possibly playing the best out of his teammates.
He top scored that last game. Definitely had a lot to contribute on the field. With Ducky and Serious Sam, there were some nice team plays as well. Unfortunately, a lot of the times that they found themselves in offense, they were met up against the brick wall that can sometimes be called the Alpha Sydney defense. Of course, Alpha Sydney are known for every now and then taking a brick out in the wrong place. But
yeah.
No, that game they did quite well. There was a lot of back and forth. We could see the first goal from Drippe. In fact, we will. What a boomer.
No one was back. Drippe just decided to pump it down the field over the top of Walcott. He's got the pace. All he had to do then was drop it down. I definitely can't do that. I'm not that good. That's why I'm not playing though. That's why Drippe is. That's why he's in the top team.
That's why you're talking about the game, Tibor, because that's what we do best.
Exactly right, but beautiful work there. Getting the car around, getting the bonnet on as well, so it drops down a little bit quicker. And fantastic work from Alpha Sydney. Drippe now trying to contest this. Ducky gets the freeze at halfway. Now Serious Sam can flick it over to Ducky. Oh, the whiff, the double fake, the triple fake. Can Jake fake it into the goal? No.
Can Jake fake it into his own goal? That'd be a sight to see. Dorsos off the backboard, won't be able to find Jake as Ducky does get the clear. But a little bit of a close shave in defense there for Alpha Sydney. As I said, perhaps taking that brick out in the wrong place. Walcott's pace across the opposite side of the field into the corner, cleared by Drippay, slowed down by Serious Sam. Ducky trying to take possession, but knocks it towards Drippay. Great pass over towards Jake. Tried to get that push on, but just a little bit too slow. Dorsos won't be able to challenge Ducky in time. Here's Walcott's pace, as you said, showed up in the previous game, top scored on his team. Doing a good enough job to stalemate these hits, but they're not really slowing down Alpha Sydney in offense.
No, not just yet. Nice little touch there from Serious Sam. Gets it over Torsos. Can't really handle it. It goes out to the side, though. And Serious Sam versus Jake drops down for Walcott, going goalwards. Saved by Drippay. There were two players there, though. Not the most convincing shot, but still the ball was moving forward. Now Drippay taking a shot on. Oh, was open near post. Completely open. Now Jake's got the near post, but he goes a little bit too high. Alpha Sydney can't get their second goal just yet. Torsos now hitting it just over the crossbar, and now Jake's still keeping it in. One more, have to retaliate, come back so hard, get it out to the side, and now Torsos chip and chases it to himself, moving the ball forward. Torsos, oh my god, that was so close. Now Jake is going at it. He's got an empty net. He hits the post as well. Torsos, can he do it? Walcott gets the save. Alpha Sydney can't buy a goal right now, but they're still pushing forward. Their defense from one more is somehow holding up.
I cannot believe they've walked away with no goal going to the back of the net there. For Alpha Sydney, all their effort into that, and one mower held on long enough. Walcott's pace in a dangerous situation as Drake drops it down. Couldn't find the double touch off the backboard. Was definitely a tight angle. Serious Sam, can he find it past Drippay? Doesn't have to, but gets caught a little bit by Drippay there. Bumped him, threw him off. Did get the shot on, but Torsos with the save. Now Ducky out of the corner. It's looking good. Drippay up in the air. Whiffs it.
Oh, what is going on? What is going on here? That Alpha Sydney cannot get the ball on target at their own when they're going forward, and then Torsos just accidentally pops it in. We're halfway through, and we've got a one-apiece game. One more's defense holding out has just turned the tide as Alpha Sydney maybe a little bit of tilt going on. I don't know, but one more. They've turned it around right now. Can they make it two? Oh, Drippay.
Oh, what a save. Looking like it might have been post, but could have caught the inside edge. Who knows? Jake trying to clear it out now. Ducky off the sidewall whiff on that one. Serious Sam looking for a pass. Torsos to intercept. There's Walcott's pace. Throwing this one off the backboard. Jake won't be able to touch it. Neither will... Drippay and Jake completely miss. Torsos can't get the clear, so one more hanging on in offense. There's the shot on. Bar down. Not quite enough of the angle. Ducky won't be rewarded with the goal there. Jake trying to clear out as Drippay gets the touch. Jake's still on the ball here. Can't really grab boost. Might leave this for Drippay as Drippay called that he had the midfield boost. And Serious Sam now getting aggressive, but Torsos with the ball forward. Walcott's pace, trying to get a touch out of the corner. It's dangerous. Torsos goes underneath Serious Sam, but Serious Sam delayed his flip long enough. He was able to read that. Really well played in defense right now for one more. They just need the clear as Alpha City are doing a great job at keeping up the pressure.
Yeah, two players now for one more getting out of position. That's going to leave an opportunity, but one more somehow get the ball moving their way. Walcott's pace, trying to look for the pass, but it is way too hot. No one can come through. Ducky now just drops it off. Hopefully for Serious Sam, Torsos comes through. 1:11 left. One's all up the board. Drippay now a little bit high on it. It goes to Jake. Ducky, the little flip, takes Drippay out of it. Now Walcott's pace can try and control it. Takes way too long. Torso smashes it across field. Jake drops it down. There's an empty net. This is Drippay. He's going to score. They finally get their goal to go 2-1 up.
There's the empty net. It was bound to happen for one of the teams, and Jake just happened to be the man that got the pass out of the corner. Both Drippay and Torsos there for the goal. As you called, Drippay was the one that ended up getting it in the end. Walcott's pace saying rude. It was not really rude, it was just well played from Alpha Sydney.
They finally managed. Their pressure has been so hard, but they haven't been able to get through and just score that goal. But Serious Sam looking to get it. Oh, it's just offline. The defense getting enough on it, and now Drippay should be able to slam it out. Goes up the wall, looks to follow through, gets the pass over. It's on net. Walcott's pace, nice little hit, and Jake, can't get the shot off, and it will be saved out by Ducky. Now left for Serious Sam. Torsos looking for a little touch. 30 seconds to go, and one more. Need one more.
There we go, Drippay won't be able to find the goal. Jake looking for the pass. It's all he could do. Not really an angle for him to shoot. Ducky now has possession, keeping it on the nose of the Dominus GT. Gets depossessed by Jake into the corner now. No, we do see Serious Sam. Can they make this 0-second goal happen? Going to be kept up in the air by Torsos, and there it is, the 0-second mark. Walcott's pace flicks it up high, but this is only going to help Alpha Sydney. Torsos, yeah, just fakes that one out, lets it drop down on the ground, secured the series for themselves, and with that, Alpha Sydney do clean sweep one mower, but the past 2 games were quite close, Tibor.
Yeah, both 2-1 affairs after the 8-3 to start with, so one more really turning it around after the first match, and they showed they deserve to be up here in the semi-final. Good little team there they've got going. Ducky and Walcott's pace. What a revelation.
Absolutely. You know, we said earlier on in the series when we first jumped in to spectate the games that we hadn't seen them before. Walcott's pace, I don't know why that name rings a bell, so I may have seen him once or twice. Whether it's in the tournament,
who knows? Sounds like a paint brand to me. That's where I'm getting it from.
But Serious Sam, obviously a player that we know and love, they all fit really well together. So some nice team players, and considering they came up against Alpha Sydney, who as of late have been a little bit shaky, but they're playing really well today, I think they can be proud of the result. I wish them the best of luck in the lower bracket.
Yeah, certainly. They could still come through there. The next match is going to be the one that we all know and love as one more. As we move back to the webcams here, just before we head back. The team one more that we all know and love versus Corvidae. Corvidae, they haven't been too fantastic as of late, so we'll see if they can come back and make some waves.
I have not seen Corvidae play in a long time, so I'm excited to see this game. Definitely going to be interesting. Should we cut to a break, Tibor, and get ready?
I think we certainly should. We'll cut to a break. We'll get everything set up for the next one. This is Aussie Gaming TV's presentation of the ESL Australia and New Zealand League Open Qualifiers number 1. 2 spots up for grabs.
Took one look and now you stare at me the same. took one look, but you played me like a game. I can see. It took one look and now you stare at me the same. It took one look, but you played me like a game.
Moving on. Moving on. Time is a healer. I don't wanna give it time. I want everything the way it was before you walked in my life. Time might give the answers. I don't wanna waste more time. I want everything the way it was before you walked in my life. Now moving on, gonna get on with my life. Now moving on, moving on, moving on. Now moving on, gonna get on with my life. Now moving on, moving on, moving on.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to Aussie Gaming TV. We have the ESL AU and NZ League Open Qualifier number 1. This is the second round of qualifications as we have had 4 teams qualify already. This is now the top semi-final, the second semi-final that we are covering. One more versus Corvidae. This is going to be awesome. We have Cyrex Express and Stony versus Plitz, Siki and Steve. We're going to jump straight into the game though as they are ready to go.
Absolutely. It appears Corvidae not using Days today. He must not be available. So coming through with Plitziki and Sexy Steve, of course, the magician himself. Should be a very interesting game, people.
Yeah, very interesting game coming up here indeed. The winner of this will go through to fight off against Alpha Sydney for the spot. The loser of that then match will drop down to will contest the losers bracket for the second spot. Siki trying to get something going off the wall. It goes over to Plitz. Cyrex moves it up the middle of the field. There's basically empty net. It's only Siki 1 versus 1. Express goes high enough. Hits the post though. And Plitz will have to hit it out to the side.
There we go. Siki looking for that clear. Sexy Steve won't be able to get in the back of it. Slowed down by Express. Plitz, the chip past Express. It'll be Stony now. Getting the save and throwing that one down into the defensive corner. Cyrex in a bad position. Stoney's still there in defense to try and get this one cleared. Sexy Steve now off the backboard is Siki there, but picked up by Cyrex and thrown forward. Blitz, it's a bounce off the ceiling for him. Siki will throw it back down towards Blitz, a nice little bounce off him, but Sexy Steve won't be able to beat Express to that ball. Doing the corner here, tightly contested, T-ball.
Yeah, very tightly contested. One more. They've had most of the offensive pressure right now. Corvette haven't been able to get too much going. Express high up the wall. Plitz should get the clearance out. Nice work, follows it through, but Stoney's there in time. Comes off the roof. Cyrix putting that goalward, and now Stoney can't get that on goal as it is hit out. Express now looking for the pass. That's dangerous. Siki gets a little flick. Cyrix can get the back flip, but it doesn't go too far. Express now, whoa, got an incredible amount of power out of that, but not too much going to come out of it. Corvet's defense holding strong still.
Absolutely, Stoney couldn't get the shot on, put it high and wide. It'd be Sexy Steve now trying to roll it forward. He's the only one back for his team. Siki getting detonated by Stoney. Steve tackled by, I believe that was Cyrix. Express laying that down the tyres. Cyrix now placing this one forward for Express. Nice little 1-2 pass, but immediately picked up by Siki. Could be a goal here, but Stoney does just beat Siki to the ball and tap it onto the backboard for defense. Could be dangerous still. Plitz looking for one to carry into the top of the net. Express pops this one high. Be Siki up in the air trying to go off the backboard. Plitz has to turn around. Express there for the save. This is so close, Tibor.
Yeah, Corvette have managed to start their offense going well. Nice demo on Cyrix. The Stoney is going to get the save and a bit of a clearance out here. Sexy Steve though, pushing that on goal. Nice and hard. Corvette, they're going to get goal one.
Absolutely. It's a nice touch on from Plitz. Blocked out into the corner by, I believe that was Stoney, and then Plitz messing up Express there, getting caught on him. A little bit of a bump play as Sexy Steve comes through for that shot. 102 k's an hour into the back of the net. Corvette will be pleased to pick up the first goal in this game.
Yeah, beautiful work coming through there. Tightly contested in the center there. Stoney loses track of the ball. Still might be able to get it around Steve, but Steve is all over it. Steve now moving forward, looking for the pass in. Gets the back pass. Oh no, it's Express. Off of Sexy Steve. It smashes way down the field, and it's going to be left for Steve. Again, he's everywhere to clear that out. Express takes a shot at the far post, and Express ties the game up.
Look at this powerhouse shot coming through. 113 k's an hour from back here, about, 3/4 field. Right on that back right, the far right corner of the goal box, pretty much straight all the way over towards far post. And no one in defense able to reach that one. What a power shot.
Yeah, beautiful shot. We've got a tie game here. It's been back and forth. It's now 1-1. Cyrix looking to make it 2-1. Whoa! Somehow gets it past Plitz.
Yeah, I was really expecting Plitz to be able to get a save here. Grabbed the boost, went straight back to net, turned around as the shot came in. Just couldn't have enough time to get up in the air. Did get the tiniest ghost touch, I think. But obviously not enough to slow that one down or keep it away from the net. So 2-1, just as easy as Corvette picked up the lead. One more return at their favour.
Yeah, certainly. Oh, Steve moving around everybody. Can he get the last touch? Tries to bip Cyrix out the way, but can't get there. Nice work nonetheless. Cyrix now moving that around. Whoa, completely flips over the top of it. And now Siki is left with it. He can go down the field. Plitz looking for the redirect, just offline. Siki checked out of it by Express. Steve trying to get 3 different touches, but he can't get it on target. Well, he does get it on target, but he can't get it past Cyrix. Cyrix now off the wall down to Stoney. Oh, it's a little bit out in front, but he may get there. Steve, beautiful work. Gets back and gets the save.
So unfortunate for Stoney there. Had he have got that touch that he wanted, it would have just added the extra speed that was required. It ended up being a secondary touch that went onto the post, and as you said, saved out by Corvette there on offense, but immediately one more react in defense to try and get it cleared out. Sexy Steve returning it towards Stoney, tips it up onto the right side of the wall. Siki will beat him to that ball. Siki looking for a pass, doesn't really get a favourable touch. Cyrix forward and left, Express not quite there. Going to challenge Plitz, gets this one up in the air. Siki is going to beat Cyrix to that one. Stoney just sitting backwards in net. The shot comes through. Nice save from Stoney. Picks up a saviour badge with just under a minute remaining. But here's another shot on. Sexy Steve didn't really need to do that, but Cyrix was on that far post sweeping through, so there's a chance he could have came through for the clear. So great mindset just to make sure that one goes in.
Yeah, just redirected a little bit. Not too dangerous in that. But beautiful work from Corvette here. They've tied the match up. It's 2 apiece. It's the first game here of this best of 5. Winner goes through to the winners bracket final. The loser will drop through to the losers bracket, and they'll have to win another game down there, which you definitely don't want to do. Once you make it to the grand final, you're looking in with a very good spot. There's 2 slots for essentially 3 teams, because you go down to losers bracket, you get another second chance. But you do have to win that as well. So you want to go through straight away. Cyrix with the pass over. That's looking good, but Siki gets the hit out. Over to Plitz. Nice work here from Corvette going through. Stoney takes himself out of it, and Steve gets the roll over, but Express too good reading that, gets the save. And now Stoney opts to leave that one. Good choice. as 13 seconds left. Maybe Corvidae can mount the last attack here.
I think what Stoney was doing, he might have decided to leave it. If he did get the touch, it would have bounced off his tyres sort of in a centre position, which may have broken down the one more attack. Did work out in their favour as they've kept up the pressure on Corvidae. That pinch is just going to go roll up the backboard, high out of the ceiling and touch the ground. It floats back down. Overtime it is. Blitz with the first touch in Corvidae's favour. Sexy Steve now on the aggressive pass play towards Sicky off the backboard. To be Cyrix now to pick up possession. Challenged by Sexy Steve and Blitz. Sexy Steve just going straight to net. Doesn't want to give one more a chance at shooting on that open net that was there temporarily. Stoney now trying to interrupt Sexy Steve. And there's the shot over. Express can't do anything to stop it. Corvidae going to take game one.
And Sexy Steve with a hat-trick. He scored all the goals for his side using Stoney for that shot as well.
What a pinch.
Just handed it over to Stoney, said, hey Stoney, you want to score this for me? And he obliged. So Sexy Steve, he's got the MVP with the overtime goal and 3 goals total. Brilliant work from Steve there. And Corvidae, they somehow come away with game one after being down most of the time.
Yeah, great game from both teams here. As I said, I haven't seen Corvidae play in a long time, so it's a little bit difficult to gauge how they were going to match up against one more. But after this game, I'd say pretty well.
Yeah, they are looking quite good right now. So we'll see if Corvidae can push through, win another game out here, or if one more will try and level up this match. Well, they will try. Can they do it though?
Well, it remains to be seen. I'm sure we'll find out at the end of this game. There's some Nutters analysis there for you. We jump into the kickoff. It's going to be Stoney taking on Sexy Steve. Sexy Steve with the first touch. Almost a shot there from Plitz, but Express just beat him to the ball, tap it out to the side. Cyrix trying to challenge Plitz, get some bumps on him. Sexy Steve now on the backboard with a touch towards the net. Works out as a great back pass. Plitz now, what can he do? Passes it across into the centre, but it's only Express there. Stoney trying to redirect that one into the far post, but a bit wide there. It's another pass back from Stoney to Express now. Going to turn around and challenge this one.
Oh, Cyrix coming through. Steve should be able to handle it. Does so. Pokes it up very, very high as well. And Express now flicking that down over to Stoney. Stoney looking for the pass to Express. It's really, really high. Bounces off the roof. And now Plitz can get it down to about halfway. Cyrix smashes it straight back in. Looking around. Bip. Sicky doesn't get the ball. Stoney gets the pass over to Express. Express looking for an incredible touch. Gets it forward. Nonetheless, but Sicky misses it. Plitz now has to go against Cyrix. It's one out, and now sits at halfway. Stoney couldn't handle the bounce. That came on really hard off the roof, and now Steve just can't handle the floater.
It's Sicky challenging Express, winning out in Corvidae's favour, but Cyrix with his challenge does come through and clear it for one more. Get some bumps on Sicky there, but it kind of interrupts Cyrix too much. Express forward towards the net. I believe Cyrix was trying to go for the mid-air bump on Sicky there, just couldn't quite get it.
Yeah, Steve now clearing that high of the goal as can move into offense against Cyrix. Cyrix gets the little flick, and now Plitz is left with it, passes it to Steve. Steve up the wall, looking for the pass back to Plitz. Gets it over. This is an incredible shot, but Siki can't get there. Steve showing some incredible aerobatics to try and get that pass in.
Absolutely, Cyrix trying to run that one past Sicky. Corvidae, they've got this aggression forward now. They just need some nice, accurate, clean passes through the one more defense, and they should be able to start taking some shots. So far, both teams stalemating up against each other in defense, it seems. As I say that, though, of course.
The handoff to
that happen?
Siki. Oh, we've been cast as cursing all this weekend, but Plitz, look at that pass.
Wow.
Leaves a complete open net for Siki. He's not going to miss that. That's absolute beautiful work there from Plitz to get it over. And Siki to secure the deal. 1-0 here to Corvidae.
Great pass from Plitz. Kickoff taken by Sexy Steve. Sicky throwing that one up the top. Plitz won't be able to challenge Express in time. Forward now by Stoney out of the corner. Sexy Steve is going to smack that one off the ceiling. A whiff there from Sicky does mean a temporary open net. Express puts it towards net, and Plitz, you can see what it's trying to do there. Flip to try and land in front of the ball and get the fastest backflip that he could ever possibly do to try and clear that one out. Just not enough time, mere milliseconds away from pulling it off.
Yeah, tie game now, though. One more bringing it back very, very quickly. Corvidae did win the first match here, so one more. They really don't want to have to reverse sweep here, but for that to happen, they have to pull this game out. They went down 1-0 in the first match, and they've gone down 1-0 here, but they have, once again, just like previous, tied it up.
Plitz with the clear out, secondary touch onto the side ball. Sykes got a little bit of a touch to roll that one center. Sexy Steve into the shot for bottom right, but Stoney already in net, easy enough for him to save. The pass forward from Siki to Sexy Steve, trying to get that off the backboard, but Sykes with the clear. Express now forward, going to throw this one in Siki's general direction. Plitz now out of the corner. Sykes look for the shot, a great block from, I believe that was Plitz up in the air. Sexy Steve looking for the clear, won't be able to get it. Siki towards net. Express already in defense, rotating around, a bounce one over Sexy Steve, but he's good enough to block that one out. So a lot of pressure in offense from one more onto Corvidae right now, but they're holding on strong so far.
Yeah, holding on incredibly strong. 2 minutes to go. One apiece here. Express trying to clear it out from the backboard. It goes up very high and Plitz can intercept it. Steve now looking for the pass in. Stoney is able to clear it out very slowly as there's no one else contesting up. Cyrix now gets over the top of 2 Corvidae players. Cyrix looking to follow up. However, Plitz is screaming through. That's dangerous. Express reading it well and just flicking it out to the side. And Cyrix versus Sexy Steve now as Steve gets a little back hit and manages to get control of it. Express flips it back over to Cyrix. Siki has to do something to get it away from Stoney, otherwise they could get dangerous. Cyrix keeps it in. Siki now bips Stoney out the way, trying to get it through, but Cyrix might be able to get up and intercept Siki over the top. Steve can't touch it, and that's going to leave Express in the back to try and control it himself. Takes way too long, and Siki now gets a hit into the box. Express runs that onto goal. Siki Steve just back in time.
There we go. Rotation's proving too strong for Corvidae there for one more to sneak in the open net. There we go.
1 minute to go now. One apiece. Cyrix, he's running it across the goal. That was a dangerous pass. Express hits it over. Oh, just a little flick from Steve was enough to stop Cyrix from getting onto it. And now Siki can get a pass over. Oh, this is dangerous. Express gone really high with the shot though. Stoney gets up for it. Bips Siki out the way instead of the ball. And now Plitz can try and get an attack going with Sexy Steve. But the ball sitting at halfway is going to be left for Express.
There we go, off the backboard now. Express a nice pop high. We do see Stoney there, but won't be able to challenge Plitz. Plitz forward to Sexy Steve, but broken down by Cyrix. Vicky now has control. Just going to roll that one up on the car and flick it forward. Stoney now trying to find it past Plitz. It's a secondary touch, but Plitz did well to control that one, get it forward for Sexy Steve. Into the shot for far post, looking for the top right corner. Very tight angle. Pretty close attempt there, T-Boy. 10 seconds left. One more have offensive pressure. Cyrix looking for a pass, but unfortunately jumps down off the bottom of his car there, and this could be a Corvidae goal. Express has to defend. They're just going to let it touch the ground. There's no way they want to be able to keep that up just in case Corvidae sneak in that 0-second goal. So overtime it is, T-Ball.
Well, we're just going to end up with 5 overtimes in this series. This is crazy so far. A 2-all overtime in the first one, 1-all overtime right here. And Corvidae with the early offensive pressure. Plitz, not able to get an advantageous touch on it, but Sexy Steve comes through strong. Detonated in goal is Cyrix, and Express has to screen back. Can't get there. Plitz gets there. Beautiful detonation in goal to allow Corvidae to go 2-0 up in the series.
Yeah, really well played to Plitz there, and of course Sexy Steve finding that pass out towards him after he'd gotten the demo onto Cyrix. So a good game does come out from Corvidae there, and pretty early, only 18 seconds in overtime, so they'll be happy with that.
Yeah, certainly going to be very happy there, as Steve does top score this time, but he didn't get the goals. That was Plitz and Siki. One more. 4 shots, only 1 goal coming out from Express. They had their opportunities, but they just couldn't take them in the end. So Corvidae, they moved to match point, and 1 more, they need to reverse sweep. You can use the same joke as last time. 1 more, they don't need 1 more, they need 3 more.
I was thinking about it, but I thought, no, that might be a bit odd and a bit weird considering there's 2 teams that essentially have the same name.
That's it. Well, Uno Mas has now moved on to Jam Gaming, and my team with Judge and Dinosaurs, which was Eine noch, the German version of 1 more, has moved on as well. So we've got more coming up to take the reins, but we do have 1 more. They are here against Corvidae. 1 more, though, needing a reverse sweep. Corvidae looking pretty good to go through to the winners bracket final.
Absolutely. Only need 1 more, as you said. Cyrix, we're going to start things off good here for 1 more. They need everything they can get in this game if they want to make a good impression and set themselves up for the reverse sweep.
And Express getting detonated early on in this piece. Spawns back on that side, and now Express moving forward. Looking to get a flick up.